Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Okay, we're here. Yeah, but the servers are not. Everybody let me know, can you hear me? Is everything functional? Because the Star Wars The Old Republic servers are not fully functional right now, as you may have noticed. You may have noticed that if you log into Star Wars, sounds good? Perfect, wonderful, thank you, loud and clear, perfect. So there is currently, if you try and log into the game, or you may have been logged into the game and got kicked out, they're doing some emergency network service. I don't really understand what exactly the problem is, but they have specifically taken down all of the servers to do some maintenance. And currently what's interesting is normally when the servers are down, you can't even log in. And lately it's been like an accident, like they went down on accident, but right now they're down on purpose. They are fixing stuff. But what's interesting is you can get to the server select, and you can also see that Shae Vizla is available, which is really cool, because I was like seeing you guys saying, oh, emergency maintenance, the game's gonna be down, and I was like, oh, I won't be able to play SWTOR at all. That makes me sad. Like, all the things I want to do, I need a connection error persists. I don't think so, buddy. A little pop-up. And we did have some nice comments and questions in chat, so let's get over to those first before we jump into what are we going to do on Shae Vizla, lol. Slasher says, I've been thinking of getting Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam sale, but it's only 25% off, so it's still $45. Okay, listen. They actually sent that game to me for free to review, Larian Studios. I liked it so much that I went and bought it for other people at full price, okay? Like, I was, like, super okay spending money on that game. It's one of the most in-depth, interesting, fun games I've ever played, and very happy to drop the cash on it to go towards the studio. However, if you're trying to save money, 25% off is not a great deal, but I don't know how often it goes on sale. Like, I know, does anyone know, does Baldur's Gate tend to go on sale very often, or will it, if Hectic is a patient gamer, or Slasher is a patient gamer, will it go on sale for more? If you like RPGs, I love that one so much. Turn-based stuff. And we also had a question from a player who was having some technical issues. Paul Vice Vickery says, can anyone point me to a more recent fix for the pink rectangle on Buddha? Swtorista, pink and or purple diamond. Orange? Pink and orange square or rectangle of death. Okay, so I'm hoping as you tried to fix this yourself, that you have already come across this article, because this is the article that I made for the specific issue that you're having. The reason this one can be hard to fix is because it means there's something wrong with your computer. It's not something wrong with SWTOR. So it's something wrong with your computer, but it could be a bunch of different things, and basically something to do with your graphics usually is the main issue that's going on there. So I'm just going to go through these really fast. Here. Yeah, there was problems with servers yesterday, and the last couple of days we've had some off and on hiccups. So what happened to the servers? They are currently down for maintenance. However, if you want to play, go start a character on the Shae Vizla server, because the Shae Vizla server is up temporarily. So kind of a fun time. You can notice that I've got a couple characters here, but mostly I haven't completed a single legacy, and I never transferred a character over here. So this server is like completely fresh chicken nugget here. Why did I say chicken nugget? I don't know. Fresh right out the ground potato. Sean says, I hopped over to an EU server last night and it was rough. No legacy anything, no cache, flashbacks. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. It can be really fun if you go in with the mindset of, woohoo, starting fresh. Not fun if you're going in with the mindset of, oh, snap, I don't have any of my stuff and I need to do something over here. What inspired the Canadian city names for your Shae Vizla character? Okay, so I needed to make a new character on Shae Vizla. I needed a name for her. I didn't know what I wanted to name her, and Quebec is one of the places I grew up. And then I can only assume that's why we have a Toronto too. I don't know what's going on with this character at all. This character could probably be deleted, but hilarious that I have the name. So for the player Vickery, Paul, who is working on trying to fix their game. So first step would be repair your launcher. It's very unlikely that this is the problem, but this is like the easiest one to fix, you know. And it shows you how to do that. Number 2 is updating your drivers. Don't you dare delete Toronto, says Smitty. Go, Leafs, go! But then someone else can be Toronto. Maybe someone else wants to be Toronto more. So try updating your drivers. That's a pretty common problem. Third is delete disk cache arena file. At this point, you're kind of getting to unlikely territory that this is the problem, but we're just trying more and more things. Fourth is stop tabbing out. Probably not the problem, but that sometimes happens. 5 is if your computer storage is full, like you have too many files on your computer, like too many screenshots or too many games, the game is unable to save files as you play, which can sometimes cause the issue. It's like trying to save the graphical settings or something like that, and it just can't because there's no space. Hilariously, for me, the biggest problem back in the day when I had a older computer was I needed to physically clean my computer. It was overheating on the inside because I didn't know about the fact that you need to have it nice and not full of fluffy dust inside. So literally physically cleaning your computer can also be the issue. So Paul, have you seen this list already? Hopefully you're still here and didn't bounce out while I was getting ready. And have you gone through all of these so far? If so, I have some other potential stuff I could show you, but that fixes it for like 90% of people. So if you have a bigger issue, it's a little scarier. Oh, interesting. Anna Rev says, yeah, that's still the problem for today as well. That's right. If your computer's still full of dust, it's still going to be full of dust. The dust just doesn't age, huh? Medieval Trading Co. wants to know, is it another cloud service issue? So it's not necessarily an issue. I'm not entirely sure whether it's a problem on SOTOR's end or a problem on Amazon cloud servers end, but I have a feeling it's on SOTOR's end, because otherwise they would just shut down all of the servers, right? And I'd like to know why Shae Vizla was allowed still on. Ghost says, yep, mine's a dusty mess. Let my friend borrow an electric blower a long time ago. Yeah, you want to use the little compressed air can or whatever it is. Luckily, the computer I have right now, the way the fans and stuff are set up and the way that it's not against the wall is wonderful. And I even have a big glass screen on the front. I wish I could easily... Can I show you? You're going to look at my mess. Don't look too hard. The entire rest of the house is spotless. This is my room. And it's last priority every time for cleaning. Plus, I kind of like mess. I'm a butterfly. I like to have my everything everywhere. The game died. It's not dead. It's not dead. It's fine. You can still play. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, too far. Other way? Hang on, I'm bad at directions. Just a second. If I keep turning. Oh, there you go. You guys can see my computer, right? At least a little bit. Don't look at my mess. You can see I've got a fan there, a beautiful glowing fan. Cost the extra $10, worth it. There's a fan opposite of it. It's for proper airflow, and you can see it's got the glass front there, so very nice. That was kind of an accident. Mr. Swtorista had actually originally made this computer, and I kind of co-opted it. Don't worry, we got him a new one eventually. Yeah, so this is my domain. This is my domain. I'm allowed to have a big old mess. Listen. I'm not going to show you the rest of my house, but it's beautiful. It's nothing on the floor right now. The kitchen is scrubbed down. Oh my god. Everything's put away. I did that laundry. Okay, so yeah, you can still log into the Shae Vizla server. What kind of table setup do you have? Do you mean like my desk, Skylanders, or do you mean my sad,
I would like to
sad
see the
weird
baby.
Do you mean that? That's called leftover piece of an old IKEA bed that when instead of throwing out when it was past its death date, I tore apart and made into a table with leftover desk legs. Oh, my desk! My desk. Yeah, so, first off, big thank you to Capo for supporting the project earlier while I wasn't even online yet. Big thank you. And also thank you, yes, to everyone else who has supported the project over the years. One of the things I was able to purchase for myself, which I really appreciated, was, I don't know if I can, like, physically show you it. I'm gonna look it up online. Desk. Standing desk? Was, let's see, IKEA. Standing desk, here we go. And I got the more expensive one because it was way sturdier. I was able to, over time, save up and get this, and I really like it because it's adjustable height. I don't really use the sit standing. This is not what I have. I have something cheaper than this. It's similar to this, I lied. But I really like it. It's basically a slab of wood type material on these legs, and these legs can go up and down. Like, goodbye, it was nice knowing you. And what's wonderful is because I'm not particularly tall, I'm just an average height woman. Oh, goodbye. Farewell. But I can adjust it a whole bunch for all the weird ways that I sit, which means I hurt myself a lot less, which has been wonderful. Twisted says, my hubby is the same way, and I'm not allowed to clean his office. He's brilliant and a gamer founder, but I get hives going in there. LOL, his setup is sick, though. Yep. Mr. Swtorista wants nothing on the floor if he can stand it. He would want zero clutter anywhere. Everything's spick and span. He's been very nice to me. His new rule of thumb for the house is there has to be a clean pathway I can walk without tripping. That's love right there. That's marriage compromise. So it's kind of hard to tell you. So this this microphone, it's on a little arm. It's nothing expensive. Oh, the microphone's a slightly nicer one, but like this little stand thing is like $25 on Amazon. I got this baby, which is awesome. I really appreciate this. We were using it for some testing a while ago, and I had purchased a normal Stream Deck. I purchased it used on eBay, just the little normal size ones. But I talked to Elgato, and I asked them, will you send me one for testing for accessibility? So we were testing out, like, could we put abilities on there? And we've got that in the accessibility guide. Yeah. Did you decorate your back wall yourself? Yes. Today is Friday. Today is my screw around day, so I don't have to do anything specific. We're not doing operations. We're not doing flashpoints or conquest or group activities or anything, so I can just talk about whatever I want. So for example, today I'm going to talk about my wall. Did I decorate these myself? I sure did. I made them as well. So this was the first project that I did. I was kind of in a sad spot, and I really wanted to make something very like hopeful and beautiful, and it might as well be the background for my stream, right? You know, if I'm going to make a big piece of art. So for a long period of time, let's see, what character is this? This Shadow? Yeah, I think I'm gonna log into her. For a long period of time, I collected flowers from the thrift store, fake flowers from garage sales, thrift stores, whatever. And then I eventually wound up sorting them by color, and they are all used flowers, so nothing new was purchased for that entire project. And they're all put into a giant piece of cardboard. I like used a drill to poke holes throughout the whole thing and like put the flower stems through, and from the back I glued them in using glue gun glue that I'd gotten at a garage sale in bulk. I have enough glue gun glue to like last the next century, if that makes sense. Let's see, what do I have for strongholds here? Oh, I don't like have anything. Oh my gosh. Weird question. Does anyone on the Shae Vizla server have a fully unlocked Ravager's Stronghold? I don't even know what that would entirely be called. The Rishi Stronghold, but the ship on the top. Does anyone have a fully unlocked one of those by any weird chance? Oh, I can go to the fleet and look there, right? Mm-hmm. And so the dragon scales over here. after I put this up in the background, I was like, oh my god, that's so pretty. I love it so much. I'm so happy. It was a very, very big project, very long time project. I was basically sitting on the couch with a giant cardboard piece on me. I had an idea. I'd seen some cool stuff. Hello. I'd seen some cool stuff about people making cool stuff out of cardboard. And I was very curious about that because we'd moved here and I had a bunch of cardboard nicely stacked up in the garage and I wanted to use some of it. And I just used some cardboard for the background that I'd poke these flowers into. And I was very curious, like, what could I make out of it? And I had this idea that I wanted to make dragon scale. Curved the cardboard, I could make it a nice rounded shape. And then I got a bunch of paint once again from a garage sale. I got like a full kit of like 36, you know, like the basic craft acrylic paint in the little tubes, little bottles. And let's see. Oh, would I have to go to Rishi? I might. No, I don't have to go to Rishi. We're good here. Let's see. Public listings. Oh my gosh, there's only one and it's only 6% completion. But I think it has full occupancy, so it might be fully unlocked, which is all I really need. Yeah, absolutely. Unlock extra rooms for conquest bonus for sure. Today I'm playing on Shae Vizla, which I don't really want to unlock more stuff on. I'm just looking for something specific because I want to do some testing today. I want to do some silly testing. So yeah, this is they are dragon scales that I made out of cardboard and I painted them and I really wanted a gradient that was similar to the gradient that the flowers have. The flower gradient is based mainly on the colors that I had gotten from the thrift store, just like whatever was given to me, whatever was found at garage sales, whatever was found at the thrift store. That's what the gradient was. Like, I think I only took out like browns and I think I took out reds and greens, but there wasn't very much of those anyway. So this gradient is slightly like as it may. It happened on its own. I didn't pick it. And so I thought it'd be cool to recreate it somewhat with free will, with a little more free will. So I had all the paint in the world, and so I was mixing colors to kind of make it. And it's really fun. And then lastly, I don't know if you can see there's a green stripe right there. That one actually took me a hell of a long time, even though it was smaller than all the others. That was made from all the leftover leaves from all the flowers, because I pulled the fake leaves off them. It was done slightly differently. It's actually like a giant embroidery. So a giant embroidery? Yeah, like a giant, like one of these, basically. I took a needle and thread and sewed each of the individual leaves onto the cardboard. So it was a very difficult but very satisfying project, and so it meant there was less waste. The only thing I didn't quite figure out what to do with was all the stems of the flowers. I kept them. I kept them in case I need them one day, but because they're like nice stiff wire. Oh, okay, wonderful. So for those of you asking about the servers being down, they are currently down for emergency maintenance. Let's go read the exact words that the developers said about it so that you guys know what's going on. Give me a second here. Start the captions too so you guys can see what I say. Hey, who's that? Julio? Whoa, Julio, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. And the servers are down right now. That's so sweet of you. Okay, so the developer said, emergency network maintenance. June 26th, we will be taking down the servers today at 10 a.m. for emergency network maintenance to fix the issues with logins and staying connected we've seen over the past few days. Estimated downtime 2 hours. Note, the Shae Vizla server will remain online. This maintenance will only apply to NA and EU servers. So yeah, if you're looking for something to do, if you still want to play some SWTOR, that hard work, bro. Thank you, Julia. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. If your name is Ellie, a god, one god, Malachiah, Hand Return, Luna, Plusol, Southpaw, Draven, Templar, or Warrior, feel free to say a big thank you to Julio, who made it so you can watch without ads, which is super awesome. How come you're on W10? What's W10? I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry. Julio says, I have been in SWTOR since like 2017. Oh, that's wonderful. You've been playing for quite a while then. Do we all get to have real lives and real jobs and go outside and touch grass now that the servers are down? No, there's still one server online, so you don't have to. Okay, why am I not allowed to summon a training dummy here? Is it because it's not my stronghold? Am I la banned? Okay, I have another idea. Okay, let's try flying to Coruscant. I have a list of all the training dummies, but none of them are perfect for what I want. I want my own little custom training dummy. Oh no, I was gonna say, maybe I could boot up my laptop. Maybe now that'd be a good time to set up my second account as a training dummy, but I realized the game would have to patch a whole bunch. Also, I don't have a character on Shae Vizla there. Isn't it burglary to go into someone else's stronghold? Listen, no, they posted a flyer on the side of the road that said, please come visit my house. It's in the strongholds thing, okay? Funny enough, I have one character on Shae Vizla server and never migrated it. Perfect! There you go, you might as well go play it. You might as well leave a character on every server. Go to my ship for a dummy. I don't love the... Okay, listen. There's training dummies everywhere. They are all over the place. There is some on the fleet. There's some on the starter worlds. There's some on your ship. There's some... wait, is that... I think that's all the places. There's 2 different ones in strongholds. Training dummy. 2 different types and 2 different strongholds. Let's see, I'm pulling... I even have a guide about this because I couldn't figure out where they all were. Okay, cool. That was all of them. There's Alderaan Stronghold, Rishi Stronghold, Fleet, and the starter planets. The thing is, I'd really like a training dummy that is... I know it's up at the Senate, so I would just go to the north, I think? I don't have a quick travel point unlocked right now over there yet. I really would like one that's cuter, doesn't have a reticle and nameplate, has really nice lighting, and bonus points if it can do things that I can show how to interrupt. Or it can like hit me back in some way. There's no dummy, unfortunately, that has all of those things other than another real person. So I was thinking of doing this little thing that I'm trying to do, and by having a second account. Okay, so here's the training dummies. What I kind of wanted to do, this is pretty, this is slightly cuter than my ship. I don't know. I just wanted to give a more unique location, but I hate having the little nameplates everywhere. And look, I'm in shadow. I'm not even like nice and fully lit up or anything. Oh man, nameplates off. Okay, at least that helps a little bit there. I'm actually starting the quest to get the HK51 companion. Oh, good luck, Talion Death. That is a long process. So there's the Rishi dummy. Apparently I couldn't use it at somebody else's house. LOL. Fair enough. There's this one on Coruscant. It's kind of a cute location. Like, it's kind of okay. It's not great. The biggest problem is someone can always come by and come bug me. That I don't like. If I'm trying to record a video or something, someone can get in the way on accident or on purpose. This looks pretty cool, though. Also, this lightsaber color. What is this? This looks great. What is this? Let's go take a quick peek at this character. I don't even know what this character is. Let's see. Outlander Duelist Saber Staff with a green Hawkeye Empath crystal. Cool. Cool. What server is this? So, the Shae Vizla server should be up still. They took down all of the servers for maintenance except Shae Vizla, which is located in an entirely different location. Oh, I didn't mean to log out. I just wanted to change locations. So yeah, you can go make a character there if you don't have one already, or you can play any characters that you might have any on there. Oh, yeah, thank you, Wonder, again. Thank you. A full year now. Thank you. JR says, LOL, there's like 60 people on the Shae Vizla server with sub-level 10 characters. That's right. Yeah, lots of people rediscovering their love of leveling a brand new character, right? You can get the training dummy by unlocking it in your legacy panel. Yeah, I guess that would be the one in my ship, right? Let's go check that out and see how I feel about it. So I wanted to daydream. I don't even have the ship unlocked. I don't even have enough credits. Oh, hang on. This may be a whole different problem. Hang on. I don't think I have any money on Shae Vizla. I don't even think I can get to a legacy box. Hang on, I might have to go to my stronghold first. Oh no. Oh no, money. Oh no. Emerald crystal would have been a nice name for it too. Let's see. Oh no. Why does my stronghold have literally just a single chair and nothing else? Who did this? Who did this? Oh, look, that's so cool. JR, I see you going around advertising. That's awesome. Are you making sure people have a guild to go play with? Okay, let's see. Let's try this. Legacy stronghold storage. Perfect. We only need one. It don't gotta be perfect. And let's see. Do you have a normal bank? Cargo fast? No, I don't have a cargo bay. That's great. That's fine. That's wonderful. Oh, that's right. It is nighttime in the Asia Pacific region. Oh, I have 0 credits in here, and I have 6,000 credits total. Let's go double check Quebec and see if she has any money, but otherwise we're gonna have some problems. Robin points out that I should have the legacy droids in my mail because I bought the bundle. You're right. Does Shae Vizla server also have a looking for group chat? Oh, that's a good question. So in Starforge server, we have /cjoin space allies. Do you guys have anything like that on the Shae Vizla server for those of you who play there regularly like JR? Take all of Quebec's loonies and toonies. Oh, hell yeah. That was wonderful, Smitty. Thank you. So only right now the Shae Vizla server is open, not the other ones. Is SWTOR being DDoS? No, not today. Not today. They are basically taking it down for maintenance so that they can fix other stuff. We don't know exactly what the last few days issues have been caused by, but the other servers are down temporarily. It's cool that they were able to leave Shae Vizla up. That is honestly really neat. I'm assuming that's a perk of having cloud servers instead, you know? I have too many babies on Darth Malgus to make any on Shae Vizla. Nervous laughter. But you could have more babies. You could make some French babies on the Asia Pacific server, you know, as one does. Okay, wait a sec. If I go to my stronghold on the French side, on the dark side, oh, there's no cargo hold here either. So wait, where is this supposed cargo hold I'd used? It's gotta be in the Nar Shaddaa, right? There's no character limit account-wide. Yeah, you're right, it's per server. I think Wonder and Doubt is worried is in the fact that they have too many characters to actually play, like to have emotionally versus technically. Oh my gosh, I placed a cargo hold down somewhere. But who the hell knows where? It's a mystery. I don't know the answer. I gotta go back to the fleet where I belonged. Oh no, not even a chair there. That's right. JR says I can give you credits. JR, I might need to take you up on that offer. I only need something like 100,000 credits, just enough that I can actually like get around. I don't even know if I can buy the training dummy for my ship yet. I don't even know if I have a high enough legacy to do that. Hang on, let's take a look. Character perks. Training dummy for my ship I think is in the legacy unlocks, right? Training dummy requires legacy level 10 and 500,000 credits, which I don't even have on this server. Oh, maybe I could go to like JR's ship or something like that. Oh, this is so stupid. I'm sorry. It's really funny to be on a server where I just, you know, don't have anything though, for sure. Info from EU, no server online, no login. Hey there, Talks. Yeah, unfortunately you can't log into your normal servers. I'm just running around on the Shae Vizla server for now today. See fleet and the Imperial Fleet training dummies. I need to go take the elevator to the Zaya Shadow downstairs. Okie dokie. I'm glad I have maps because otherwise I'd have no idea where I'm going. Is Darth Malgus up yet? Nope. Nope. Starforge, you're gonna wanna, if you're stuck in a loading screen on Darth Malgus, you're probably gonna wanna just force quit the game, like Control Alt Delete and then end task the game, because right now the Shae Vizla servers are up, but you need to be able to get to the server select screen to do that. So only the Shae Vizla server is up. You know what? Let's put it in big text. Let's do this right here. Only Shae Vizla server is up. It's for people who are maybe trying to figure out what the hell is going on, you know? Does this help? Does this help? Ah, oh, thank you, JR. I realized I don't really need any money because I can't do anything anyway, but I'd still really appreciate some money. Let's see. You would be on the fleet, so I guess I could use... I don't even have expanded quick fleet travel, JR. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Why does your map look so good? Mine's like a giant box. Yeah, great question. So you can try pressing M or Alt M. M or Alt M. I personally like having the overlay map. JR, I'll come to the main part of the fleet. I just have to unfortunately take the taxi because I don't even have expanded quick travel unlocked. Woo! No, I'll come to you. I'm already on the way. I'm on the way. We're gonna take the taxi like I never take. JR could let you in his stronghold. Yeah, I had the weird problem though if I was in someone else's stronghold, but I wasn't allowed to use their dummy. So for that map question, try M or Alt M. The actual button is a little like expanding toggle map overlay button, 2 arrows. So this is the mini map. This is the real map, and then the big map, if you want, is the other keybind that I didn't say earlier. So M or Alt M, it just depends what your defaults are. Is that what you're looking for? Okay. Let's go see if I can find JR on the fleet. Boom. The adventures. Oh, you can't even get to the server screen, says Gimp. Oh, hang on here. Main level. Interesting. Alf says I can't even get to the server select window. Oh, uh-oh. Is anyone else having that problem where they can't even get to the server select? Oh no, maybe something changed recently. 500,000 credits for a training bunny. Dummy. That's absolute robbery. It's not a lot of credits once you're high level. If you're the level that you would actually need a training dummy, it's not a lot. Thank you, JR. Don't give me a ton though. Yeah, no. Go back to 5. Go back to like 5. I don't want too many credits here. This is my fresh baby server. I don't want 50 million. That's too many. I just want like 5. Just like 5 million. Maybe like 500,000. Less. 500k. 500k only. No, 10 million's too much. 10 million, I could buy anything with that. Just 500k. Just enough to get me by, man. Just a little bit. I only need a tiny bit. Please. No, 5 million, too much. Okay, I'll take it. I'll settle for 5 million. Thank you. Oh, look, I got modestly wealthy, the achievement. Thank you. Oh my gosh, maybe there's a Kaleo sticking your head out of the ground. Oh, you scary little companion staring at me from the ground. Oh, like, is there any tips, do you think, to get anyone to at least the server select? Our Sins is having the same problem, too. How to get to Shae Vizla if loading screen can't log in. Oh. Hang on, let's see if they said anything. Dev tracker. Jackie, can you hear me? Or any other members of the development team? If any members of the development team by any odd chance are listening, a bunch of players can no longer get to even the server select screen. They just get stuck on spinning. A quick developer post would be really nice if you guys are changing something. Yeah, the special pass. No, multiple other people are logged in too, and they said originally that you could log into Shae Vizla. I think what will happen is oh, you do not have a ship. Oh, son of a gun. I have a feeling if I log out, I won't be able to log back in. When you in the loading screen trying to disconnect, if your internet, it may boot you back to the server select. Oh, interesting. Try disconnecting your internet. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, wasn't yesterday a small patch? Yes, it was, but it was kind of unrelated to this, I think. Oh, maybe possibly related. Actually, there was a firewall change, right? Any idea why the other servers are down? Yeah, they just said it's a little emergency maintenance, but that estimated downtime 2 hours. We just have to wait and see what happens there. Ooh. Tires wonders maybe people can't get in because there's too many people in the Shae Vizla server. I don't think so. The servers can actually hold quite a few people, and they have what's called dynamic scaling. It's a really nice feature of having your server hosted on the Amazon cloud. It means that they can get bigger and smaller kind of as you need them. They'll use more or less of the computer servers that are like all around different locations in the world. Yeah, Swtor's forcing us to play on Shae Vizla. That's right. You could just not play. You could go do your dishes or your laundry or your homework or go to work or go kiss your girlfriend or, you know, whatever. Go call your mom. But no, they're forcing us to play on Shae Vizla. Yeah, so most of the time the news will be on the dev tracker. So if you ever want to know, search Swtor dev tracker, like developer tracker. And the number one result will usually have the news and stuff like that. Yeah, go do some 3D modeling. Yeah, it's midnight over in Asia Pacific. Sure is everybody on normal Asia Pacific time is probably hopefully sleeping right now. Okay, so what else did I want to check out? I wanted to go to my ship. I now have 50,000 credits. But I accidentally left them on Quebec. That was dumb. But I think I can go with the fleet to get to my ship. Oh no! I can't use my emergency fleet pass. I already used it. Hang on. Exit to fleet. 120 credits. Goodbye. Some rich dude, please sell some stuff on GTN. Actually, please make it affordable. LOL. Oh, and Riyadh. You would have never survived the great inflation of 2023. Before, stuff was so expensive that it wasn't even showing up on the GTN. It was super ridiculous. It was so crazy. My imaginary girlfriend isn't speaking to me because I've been playing Swtor too much. LOL. I'm just gonna futzing around right now on Shae Vizla. Hey, I just turned in. Do you know why the servers are down? Here, you know what? Let's update our little text. Emergency server maintenance. Here, you know what? I want a little warning emoji too. Warning emoji. Why exactly? We don't know. They're just fixing stuff. They're just fixing stuff related to the login problems. Emergency server maintenance. How do I spell that? That's oh no. That E needs to be the same as no. Maintenance. That still doesn't look right. Oh gosh. Hang on. Maintenance. Is that right? Oh yeah. No. Mayton ants. Mayton ants. Did I spell it right? Mayton Nance? Oh god. Just leave it as is. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad. Listen. It's fine. Any idea how long they'll be down for? We don't actually know. It's however long that the developers take to fix whatever they're fixing. Okay, how'd I do? Maiden ants. I feel like I spelled it right. Maiden. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm going insane. There's an N after. Oh, maintenance. Ants, not ants? Oh, frickin'. Oh my gosh. Listen. Okay, look. Google's gonna help us with that one. I spelled it. No, I spelled it right except for missing the N. You guys don't know how to spell it either, some of you, so that's not my problem. Okay, here, I did it. Amazing. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look here. We're even gonna say We're gonna put an outline. We're gonna put it, oh, we're gonna put it so big here so you guys can see it. Oh, look at how giant that is. Oh, amazing. Emergency server maintenance. Think maintain. Yes, that would be the correct way to... If I was in a spelling bee right now, I would have lost, which is really sad because I'm pretty good at spelling most of the time. I've got to go and make my collections like a real commendatore. Refer to Phil if you have any questions. You don't know who the boss of the family really is. What you got going on over there, you weirdo? I have no idea what's going on in YouTube chat right now. You're drunk. Give me your keys. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Oh, you meant my car keys. I think my keyboard keys would be more effective at the moment. I now have my Nintendo Switch and I'm just gonna play that all morning. Ooh, medieval, that's a good way to spend the day. You can chill out. You don't even have to sit up. You can go and slouch on the couch. Okay, how do I know if this is my... Oh, there's a picture. Okay, so I was like, how do I know if this is my ship? There's no label up here that says Jedi Consular. Hopefully I'm a consular. Let's start with that. Okay, entering story area. Perfect! Okay. Go in here. Yep, the game isn't even loading now. We just have to wait and see if there's any posts on the dev tracker. So I'm not hearing anyone has been able to get into the servers at all right now. A lot of you are saying it's not up at all. So you likely won't be able to log in now at all. Does that no, it's here. I'll even put an apostrophe to make you guys happy. That look about right? Only Shae Vizla server is up. What server are you on? I'm on the Shae Vizla server right now, but we've got a bunch of people reporting that they haven't been able to like log in at all. Yeah, they're just stuck on like a loading screen. That means they're probably doing some other type of maintenance. Yeah. But I logged in a little earlier. So I'm guessing if I log out right now, it'll probably kick me out. Did they say why or what the emergency is? Yeah, let's read that post again. Sorry for those of you, I'm repeating it like 6 times. We will be taking down the servers today for emergency network maintenance to fix the issues with logins and staying connected we've seen over the past few days. Estimated downtime 2 hours. Note the Shae Vizla server will remain online. This maintenance will only apply to NA and EU servers. But yeah, it sounds like they're doing something else. Was this Shae Vizla server promotion event announced in advance? I like the ideas Broadsword comes up with. Oh my gosh, there was like a Shae Vizla promotion when it first came out. But now there's just yeah, it's gonna likely be down longer than 2 hours. That was just like a random estimate. Probably didn't even have any. Oh, I don't have. Oh man, yeah, I don't have a. I was looking for the dummy in my stronghold, but there's no dummy in my stronghold because I don't have a legacy unlock. Oh man, all the things I wanted to do on the Shae Vizla server I mostly can't do in the first place. And yeah, it's a sorry. Yeah, a lot of people have been having the problem of logging in, getting stuck in a loading screen and being like, I don't know. Medieval says someone did not feed the login node and authentication hamster. Wonder said the hamster's on vacation. Yes. So back in the day, for whatever reason, before they transferred over to cloud servers, for whatever reason, the Satil Sean server, if I remember right, which used to be Harbinger server. The Harbinger server used to always just not work. No idea why. It was just that one server, it would always take a poop. And it would always break. And we always used to say, oh, they forgot to feed the Harbinger hamster. You know, it runs on the hamster wheel and keeps the servers running. I don't know where the original joke came from. I feel like it really stuck because the Harbinger hamster alliteration is just really great, along with the, like, visual imagery. And now we just still call it the hamster these days down the road, even though the Harbinger itself doesn't work anymore. Could the Stronghold dummy work if you were in a group with the owner? Oh, great question. I don't actually know. I was gonna go see if maybe anyone has Alderaan Stronghold, but with less and less people even being able to log in, I doubt. I don't even know like why I'm allowed to be online right now. There is, let's see, if I do a /who. There is well over 100 people actually logged in. Most of them are on like starter planets, which is pretty funny because they don't have a character here yet. Faf says, no, it predates SWTOR. I'm in IT and we've been talking about the server hamsters for decades. Oh, is it your responsibility to feed yours? What do you do now that so much stuff is on the cloud? Do you have to like send hamster pellets in the mail? Looks like I'm doing my heroics and bonus on a tight schedule. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have like a specific plan for today, it's probably not gonna happen. Okay, let's see. Public listings. Oh no, there's not a single public listing for Alderaan Stronghold listed. Oh, okay, so I think it's gonna be a strong case of use what I can get. So I'm gonna go to the Gav Daragon because I know there's some training dummy over there too, and I have. Is that to use to go feed the hamsters? So big thank you to Don Polyon earlier, of course, as always. And big thank you to Leonie who gifted out some subs. You guys are funny. Thank you. Okay, so I have a training dummy locations. Here we go. And on the fleet, on the Republic side, I will need to go take the elevator. Oh, hi, Rogue. I just wanted to go like look at them. Right now I'm in the daydreaming phase of what I might do with this project. But what I need is a training dummy or a training person. Still losing my voice a little bit, but it's fine. Oh, that's not the right way. Let's all go just do an operation on the Shae Vizla server. Did anyone have troubles logging into US servers yesterday too? Yes. That's one of the reasons they're doing some maintenance. Oh, you just invited me somewhere, so let's try that. Hang on. How do they get into the server if they're on the clouds? Questions we will never have answers for. Oh, thank you, JR. Let's see. Let's see if I can go take the taxi. You should list up your Alderaan Stronghold publicly, Rogue. You'll be the only one in the entire server. Are there cloud hamsters? Oh my gosh, yeah, they eat little cloud fluff, cotton candy. Oh, poor little hamsters. Oh. Medieval says, I legit made a whole new SWTOR account last week, and yet I want to try and see how fast I can get to Legendary. The servers are not up. I have a tab for server status. Yeah, so unfortunately, server status tab is probably not going to be quite up to date. I know some people were reporting that, like, earlier when the servers were down, it was still reporting that it was up. Usually the best is their Twitter or, like, social media accounts is usually the fastest way to know when it's up, apart from just, like, listening to other players going, it's up, it's up. Hi, Rogue. Hi. So here's one of the other training dummies I was trying to get to. I've got one on the Starforge server. I really like these ones. Oh, you have honorable bow? Oh my gosh. Wait. Do it again. Show them the rare bow. Ah! Sorry, I got a little too close. Oh no, Eric Jorgen, go away. There you go. That's like one of the rarest emotes in the game. That's so cool. Have a good one, Draina. Good luck. So these training dummies are probably my favorite. It's quite a pretty location as far as things go. There's actually the only place in the entire game where there's a true healing dummy just sitting there. The healing dummy is not perfect, but it is pretty neat. And I like the kind of setting of this one, but it's so dark. I hate that the training dummies are not in the sun. When I'm doing the weapon videos, sometimes I'll at least go like stand here so my character's in the sun and I'll like shoot it from far away. Or I'll like try and go like right. Just like, oh man, it's so hard. But yeah, unfortunately this one, I hate that it's so in shadow. This is the almost perfect one. So the ones in Coruscant are in, I don't know why. The training dummy, I would love a portable training dummy, like one that allowed me to pick what location it went to. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you for letting me go try this one out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna return to the Republic fleet now. What's your favorite lightsaber subclass? Ooh, good question. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite. I tend to play, when I am playing a lightsaber subclass, I tend to play the assassin tank. Its counterpart is the shadow tank. I tend to play, I think I need to go on the elevator here, yes. I tend to play Deception, Assassin, or its counterpart. Gosh, the names, the D ones. Or infiltration, shadow, which is actually what this character is right now. And I think visually, telekinetic sage and sorcerer lightning are super neat. Like, visually so cool. You start making videos on YouTube. What actually pushed you to begin to stream? Actually, I wanted to do, I think it was events. More events with other people. Like, I think it was special birthday streams is what we started with. And then we had, like, set a like a goal or something that I would stream more regularly and people wanted it. So I started doing it. And now I just really, really, really enjoy it. Okay, that was not the right elevator. Get back there. Get back there. Sorcerer Madness I've grown to love. Love some HP leeching. Yeah, that's always a cool thing. And like, I'm listing off some of the ones that I tend to play regularly, but honestly, there's so many that are cool. There's so many that are cool for real. Like, there's none that I think are, like, disgusting, you know? I like my lightsabers. They're so cool. Am I in the right room now? Hang on. I think so. I think I vaguely managed to get to the right location I was trying to get to. What's Kush's favorite character? I'm trying to remember what Kush normally plays off the top of my head. I don't think that warning is big enough. Can you make it bigger? Oh, for sure. Here, let me help with that. Oh, no, I'm not gonna help. I almost broke my stream. It's fine. Okay, so here's another training dummy. This is the one that's at least vaguely well lit. Not great lit, but vaguely well lit. If I turn my character like this. Why is the training dummy so large compared to me? Look at it! Hang on. Look at it. I'm like looking it up like, Father? Are you my dad? But if I go to hit it, I'll be like facing the wrong direction, right? For the sun? I'll be like in the darkness this way. Oh, maybe I could go hit this one. It doesn't really matter for what I'm doing today, which type of training dummy. This training dummy is technically level 10. Eric Jorgen's just like staring at me awkwardly. Yeah, this one's okay too. It's not like the most beautiful setting or anything like that, but it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Oh, I prefer hatred to deception. How dare you? T-Boss says, I love my assassin tank. Me too. I was actually got to play with some other people last night. That was really fun. They needed a fill-in for doing veteran mode Ravager, so I got to go do some tanking. That was really nice and fun to just drop into a random friendly group and go do some stuff. Okay, so I think that's all the training dummies in the game, except for like the Imperial side ones, which if I'm on a Republic character, it's not like I can go to the Imperial ones anyway. And I've decided they all suck. They all suck so bad, and I hate them, and I don't like them. So I think I'm gonna go with my original idea of booting up my laptop, getting like my second account booted up, and I'm gonna use that second character as my training dummy. So what I wanted to kind of start daydreaming about and start thinking about doing is making the scruffy looking nerf herder. Who's that? Nathir. Oh, Nathir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, hey there, Shiro, for the first time. Hello. And hi, Sarah, over on YouTube. You wish there was a day-night cycle, Beanstalk? They've actually talked about that before, about why we don't have a day-night cycle, and part of it is because of the cutscenes. Some of the cutscenes, a lot of them just wouldn't work in the darkness with the different lighting and stuff like that. However, we are going to get a cool new area called Ryloth, a new planet of Ryloth coming up here with the expansion in the end of the year, and that has some interesting day-night related stuff that I'm curious if they're going to tap into or not. Papa Wheels says, hey, I just got into SWTOR and your videos have been very helpful. I just want to say thanks. Oh, Papa Wheel Easy. Thank you. This is so nice of you stopping just to say hi. Thank you. Oh, you just started reading Heir to the Empire? Oh, that's awesome. That's like the most, like, I feel like the most classic of the Legends books, like a really good spot to be digging into there. What is it you actually like about Star Wars? Is it the movies, the games, the books? So I actually didn't really like the movies when I was younger. I like just didn't click in any way, and the books didn't really mean anything to me. I got into Star Wars through the games because we had a computer when I was younger, when computers were not necessarily in every house yet. And my dad had a lot of games that were acquired supra legally. Supra. And the Star Wars games were some of them, the Dark Forces games, and I just thought they were really cool. And eventually I played more Star Wars games, and then I played Knights of the Old Republic, and I love the setting, the story, the world building. So for me, SWTOR, or rather Star Wars, is all about as I'm in a really dingy hallway, is all about like the setting, the world building and stuff like that. I really like that. I like the whole galaxy, the weirdness of the Force, and you know, the vastness of all the different planets that have been added over the years and stuff like that. Okay, so what did I want to work on? I wanted to work on... Oh my god, I'm gonna make this server warning just a little smaller. And you know what? Let's actually also change the color to a black color. Should be able to see it a little better. Oh no, that didn't help at all. I tried. Listen, I tried. I don't know how to set like a background. Is there a way to set a background? Background color. Select green? Like if I do this. Did that do anything? No. Background opacity. Oh, wait. There we go! Now you guys can see it! Oh, hooray! Look at that. It's so beautiful. Graphic design is my passion. Is it DirectX 12 for 8.0? Has there been any PTS releases with it turned on? So there's been no PTS for 8.0 or DirectX 12 yet. But those are on separate timelines. We might see one or the other before the other, if that makes sense. But it sounds like DirectX 12 is definitely on the move from what they posted so far. Star Wars is more fantasy than sci-fi. I agree. It's fun. It's fun to play in. So let's see. What I want to work on and what I want to daydream about and why I was looking for those training dummies is I kind of want to work on these basic class guides. So I'm running into multiple different like problems of, not problems, but like hurdles and things I need to think about. So first off, I'm going to play Shadow Deception right now. I really like, oh, Infiltration. Sorry, I always get the name wrong. The first problem is that there's frickin' 48 different disciplines. Releasing 48 different discipline basic guides was a huge project. However, it wasn't really a problem. I could just make them over time, and here they are in a giant chart, or you can Google to get to them, you know. It's okay that there's 48 different guides, and it's better that they're broken down into 48 different guides instead of trying to combine them, because it's a lot of info if you really wanted to go look at them in depth, you know? Like, it's a bit intense. But the most important stuff's at the top. So my first task that I have to figure out is if I want to turn these into videos, because a lot of people have an easier time learning from videos, how do I go about doing that? So my hurdles are, so my first hurdle is something that I learned is if I try to release a whole bunch of videos at once, YouTube, the algorithm doesn't like that a lot of the time. Like, it would be better to release one per week or something like that. However, there's freaking 48 of them. I'd have to literally release one per week for an entire year. I'm trying to figure out how to handle that, or if I should just take the damage to give you guys awesome resources in return. Bunch of the videos won't get a lot of views because they're classes maybe that people care about less. Should I only focus on the ones that people want to play the most, or should I actually focus on them all? Should I like do a poll to figure out which ones are the most popular because I don't have any official data? Should I just do the ones that are my personal favorite? Why not break it into roles like healer, tank, DPS? Because that would be like a 50-minute long video. That would work. That would be good for the YouTube algorithm. But it would be bad for you guys because you would have to skip around in a video rather than just like, I want to play Deception Assassin. How do I do that? And going to a video called Deception Assassin. And it's like a 5-minute video. Not me. I prefer text to video. Then I can just look up the pertinent part I need. I agree. That's how I like to consume stuff. But a lot of people, they just learn better from video. It just sticks better for them and is more interesting or more engaging or more visual for them. I'm a text baby. That's why all of the stuff on the website is in text. Ew, deception, get out of here. Wonder and doubt, where is my ban button? Just joking. And yep, the servers are currently down. Correct. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of people screaming when they're finally up. Give me a second here. Yeah, I also like the chapters feature in YouTube. However, if I was doing chapters for a video, I would want to say, where's my infiltration guide? Let's pull that up first. Shadow infiltration. So if this was an infiltration video, I would want to break it into how to start rotation gear abilities or something like that. Like I would already want chapters for the shadow infiltration. I wouldn't want to have to do shadow infiltration, rotation gear guides abilities, then kinetic combat, shadow gear, you know, like 40, there'd be like 50 chapters. So yeah, so some of the ideas I was playing with was the idea of doing mirrors together. So I was trying to figure out, like, let's say I decided to do two classes that I really like that are mirrors of each other are the Deception Assassin and the Shadow Infiltration. Yeah, here we go. These two are basically essentially the same. They're essentially exactly the same, but they have different names and different abilities. So my first idea was that I could have them kind of side by side. So I wanted to show something wonderful. Hopefully it's okay to show. Let me go make sure it doesn't have any personal information on it. So when I was doing some healing the other day as a commando heals, our friend Val was so very nice to send me a single page healing guide. It doesn't even say who this is by. I'm really sorry. I can't even give them credit. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, this might be by Val? Oh no, Val says I don't heal, so question mark. So unfortunately, I don't know who this is by. This was just shared to me by somebody else. Desktop, here we go. So this was a very basic commando heals guide, and it essentially says a lot of the same stuff as my basics commando heals guide, but it's a lot more brief. Brevity! Brevity is wonderful, and you can see it's literally a one-page guide, which was wonderful for me to go review the other day. And I did, my favorite part of this one was trash, don't use this ability. It's got a little Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street in a trash can. That made me laugh really hard. Val doesn't heal? Wait, yeah, Val does heal. Wait, Val doesn't heal? I'm so confused. But anyways, one really nice thing about this guide is you can see this is literally a one-page guide, and they have the mirror class. You can see that it's trauma, probes, or cultal shells. The two abilities side by side. One is for the commando, and one is for the mercenary. So the mirrors of each other. So they fit it really, really, really tiny, all in one page, and the mirrors of each other. However, when you're doing a video, it gets a little more complicated because you have to vocally say things out loud. And it's a little harder to process things, I think, vocally out loud with the mirror type of thing. So I would say, so like, I don't have the mirrors visually on here. So Trauma Probe is your key combat medic ability. Trauma Probe places 7 healing shields on your target, and each time the target gets hit, one of the 7 shields disappear, and I'll be like showing that in the background. But if I was trying to read out the mirror stuff at the same time, I would have to say Trauma Probes or Culto Shells is a key combat medic ability or mercenary ability bodyguard. Trauma Probes or Culto Shells places 7 small healing shields on your target. Each time the target is hit, one of the 7 shields disappear. Your goal is to quickly reapply Trauma Probe or Culto Shell for the bodyguard. Like, it makes it a lot more... It's a lot more verbose, right? Like it's a lot harder to like parse in your mind when you're like trying to parse. Here, let me send you this, but I really don't know who it's by. It's very nice though, but I can't like give them credit. Maybe we can ask Val next time we see him, who made that little garbage can guide. When you're looking at something that's oops, I forgot. I accidentally closed it. When you're looking at something that's visual and that's text, especially if you have the right alignment of things, your brain can kind of like cut it in half. So like when I'm looking at this guide, I know that on the left hand side is going to be the one that I'm using. The left hand side is going to be the one that I'm using. The left hand words are going to be the ones that I'm using. The left hand words are going to be the ones that I'm using. And I can kind of just shut my brain off to the other half. However, when you're saying stuff vocally, it's a lot harder. To say that out loud vocally. And not to mention, in the background, I wanted to be clicking the abilities for people who are like me and can't remember the names of abilities. And I want to be showing what it visually looks like too. So what does it visually look like? You would start by leaping in. You would apply your dot. Probably going to use this next. Probably use your dot again. Wait, you're waiting for stuff to sparkle. What's going on here? Why am I able to infinitely apply force breach? That's not a good thing. That means like the server broke or something, huh? Oh no, that didn't look right. That's not supposed to happen. Oh no. But anyways, I'd be... Oh no. That was like the worst example ever. Do we know how long the emergency server maintenance will be? No, it's basically when they fix it. Oh, this is so fun. Irish says, I read through your Vanguard tanking info on gearing and rotation, and now I'm loving my new tanking role. Thank you for all you do for the community. That's so awesome. And yeah, I'm really happy with the state of the text guides. I'm super happy with them. I spent a lot of time like creating them and figuring out how I wanted them to be displayed and to make them as easy to understand as I could when things could be very complex. Like what to keep, what to not keep, what to show, what to not show, what to explain, what to not bother explaining for a basics guide. But of course, a video is much harder. Oh, hey Tox, I see you in game too. You broke it. Yeah, of course, only the Ghost Town server is running. Yeah, come make a ghost. Come make a ghost. Is SWTOR your favorite game? Oh, yeah. Of all time. Is it my #1 best rated game? No. There's a lot of single player games that I think are better than SWTOR, especially in different categories, because you can tighten down a lot of stuff when it's not an MMO. And you don't have to have 5,000 people playing all at once or whatever, you know? I love SWTOR. I've been playing it for a long time and continue enjoying it a lot. It was just resisting the attack because of the 10 level difference. Oh, you mean I wasn't even hitting it? Oh, training dummy. Training dummy. Breaching shadows. Force breach damage increase. Oh, wow. Okay, so it wasn't broken. It was just not as I expected. Oh, that's so sad. So I think if I go hit this training dummy, it would do the trick, right? Thank you for pointing out what was wrong. No offense, but I feel like these videos would change in 8.0. You're absolutely right, Vicodin. Vicodin, one of my ideas was I'd want to start making them now so that I have a feel for making them for 8.0, you know? Servers are dead. There's nothing we could do, Jim. Okay, let's try hitting this training dummy. This training dummy's a loser at only level 10. Hey, look, I can hit him now. Hey, look, my abilities are working correctly. Look, and I just click the ones that are glowing. So I'd want to show that, but if it was a mirror, I'd have to show both at the same time, like split screen, which is not horrible, not terrible, but it's not great either. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not. So another way I could do that is if I do mirror classes together, I do one after the other. So the intro of the video would be like, hi, I'm going to teach you how to play a class I really like called Deception and Infiltration. We're going to start with Infiltration, and then if you're instead playing Deception, skip ahead in the chapters. Because I think I could get by with like 10 chapters, like a different section for each of those two classes. That wouldn't be too many. That would still, however, break down to 48 divided by 2. That would still be 24 videos though. That's still a lot. That's still really, really, really a lot. But maybe a little more manageable. And I like when mirrored stuff is together. To me, that makes more sense. The other thing that might make sense, the other way that may be to divide them. And hey, question from Lord Wynn says, hi, do you know why they're down for maintenance? What are they fixing? Yeah, absolutely. Let's go show you the, this desk apparently. Let's go show you the developer post for sure before I yak more about these videos. So yes, they was having a bunch of login issues the last couple of days. So they said we'll be taking down the servers today for emergency network maintenance to fix the issues with logins and staying connected we've seen over the past few days. Estimated downtime 2 hours, and note the Shae Vizla server will remain online. However, we have seen quite a few players say like they couldn't log in at all. If you were to try out other Star Wars games, what kind of games should they be apart from Knights of the Old Republic? I would start with the newer ones. A lot of people really like Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Those are kind of puzzly games, I guess you could say. Kind of, sort of. What category would Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor be in? Would that just be like a role-playing game with some puzzles? Question mark? And then Outlaws as well. While it wasn't like a huge banger that everybody thought was amazing, quite a few people enjoyed playing it. If you ever wanted to try flight simulation, Squadrons is super cool. Super cool. It's a Metroidvania Souls-like. That doesn't mean anything to people who have never played those games, though. Just like an RPG, yeah. Okay. Kind of a platforming kill things game. You modded Fallen Order and Survivor? Very fun. Yeah, absolutely. Souls-like or Souls-like. You guys are funny. How do you feel about PvP? I like PvP a lot, but it stresses the hell out of me. But I love that there's a different... Every match is a little different. Yeah, Squadrons is really, really cool, but it's obviously not a genre that everybody could can enjoy, for sure. For example, you might barf in your space helmet. Okay, the other way I could divide these videos... is into combat style. So one video could have... kinetic... Whew, that was too zoomed in. One video could have kinetic combat and infiltration and serenity. And a different video could have assassin, darkness, deception, hatred. But all of those three are very, very different to each other. And I feel like if you're looking them up, you only need like one at a time, right? Otherwise they're a little too much. I think I might split them into mirrors, but one after the other and not at like the same time simultaneously. I know someone... I wanted to go back to that comment that someone left that was really nice that had what I could look into. Can I control F in here? Am I allowed? Can I control F? No, I can't control F. That's so sad. They had the word mirror in it and the player's name was in blue. Robin said... Maybe do all the videos, release 2 a week, and just release them in order by class. That's where it gets hard. I've done something like that before with the mirror class names, and it, like, literally broke my channel. It, like, broke my channel for a while, so I'm always a little leery of posting more than 1 video a week. Does this character use OSA's welfare gear? Excuse me? How rude. This character I created a character token welfare gear. It's Veteran Combat MK2A gear. Thank you. PFAS said something about mirrors? Maybe it was you who was talking about it that the problem with video, guys, is that I need captions on anyway, and I play it on a 2x speed because people talk so slowly. Oh, that's funny. That's not my problem. Oh, it was Catrix. Catrix said it earlier. I'll post it again so I can read it more easily. Here we go. Catrix has said, get community feedback on which ones to do first next. Do mirrors together, so release Shadow Assassin together, for example. Cuts release schedule in half. Yes, okay. That's what I was kind of wondering, is like, start with the ones that are most liked, and then by the time 8.0 comes out, I don't have to bother doing the ones that I don't like as much, or people don't like as much. So Teresa, do you wait for Fate of the Old Republic? Hey, if it comes out, that'd be awesome. I'm looking forward to it, but if not, I'm not really waiting or holding my breath. A lot of Star Wars games, unfortunately, have never made it to their completion line, so I don't worry too much about it. Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately, the servers are down right now. Womp womp, it happens. Okay, so if I was doing a video, I guess I would start with like, hi, today I'm going to teach you how to play the Shadow infiltration discipline. Oh, the shadow infiltration and assassin deception disciplines. I really like these ones. I find them very easy to play. They're some of my top rated easiest to play. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be remaking these in 8.0. It's totally fine. The idea is that I want to start making some of the class guides now, so I have a good feel for what I want to do when 8.0 actually comes out. So I'm not like, because when 8.0 comes out, I'm going to be so going crazy. I'm going to be like, oh my God, there's so much stuff to cover. So I don't want to be like, imagining something brand new. I want to be focusing on covering all the stuff that comes out instead. I'm gonna need all my brain cells for that. I might, if I'm lucky, I also may lose my contractor by then. He's got some good stuff in the works in the background, and he may not be able to work for me anymore by that point. So I'll be like, what? Even more going crazy by then. Ability animations probably won't change in 8.0, so maybe just video with how they look. That is not true, although the animations may not change. They are adding new abilities in 8.0, which is really exciting. Do rumors about a new class, if they're releasing a new class, do you think we're going to get a new class storyline? So I don't think I'm going to get rid of Eric Jorgen. He's annoying me. I don't think we'll ever get a new class storyline from level 1 forward. However, we could potentially get a new class, what people like to call a hero class, where you just have like a short story and then you jump into the expansion content. Yeah. Don't worry, 8.0 doesn't come out till the year 3026. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've got plenty of time. Okay, so hi, this is my favorite one of my favorite classes to play. I find it very easy to play, especially if you get distracted easily. It's one of the ones you can really play with only 5 or 6 abilities without too much stress. It's easy to remember how to play it once you've got it all on your bars. Okay, I'm just kind of imagining like what I would say. And then I'm going to start with the shadow infiltration. And it's not Republic side anymore, right? It's kind of weird because they used to be like specifically tied to like the different classes. So now you could be a shadow infiltration if you're playing the Jedi Knight, the Jedi Consular very easily. Ooh, big yawn. And then if you're a more experienced player, you might even have like a weird Sith Inquisitor or Sith Warrior, right? Yeah, that's so strange. I'm going to start with the shadow infiltration, and then I'm going to go over assassin deception. So if you want to watch it, learn how to play assassin deception, go ahead and skip ahead in the chapters. Okay, now let's jump right into the shadow. Okay, hey Crimson, thank you very much. So I'm hoping, like, oh, why did I just show you my Steam? Sorry. You can see what video games I have. Let's see. So I would open my infiltration guide, right? Big thank you. Thank you. And yeah, big welcome to the game, Lord Wins. Lord Wins! Are the servers down your fault because you just joined? It was you. But yeah, I'm sorry you can't properly play today. Isn't that funny? It happens every once in a while, you know? Show us your games! Let's see. What do I got? What do I even have open on Steam? What does it tell me? I don't know if this is very useful at all. Like, I don't even know if this is a good indication of anything. I was playing Guild Wars 2, that I was doing for sure. I don't play that many games on the computer, to be very honest. The Stars Reach playtest, I've been kind of keeping my eyes on that. I don't even know what these are right here. I don't think I played The Witcher. Maybe Mr. Swtorista shared that with me or something. I don't know. Most of the games we play are usually on the couch together, apart from the stuff that I play here with you guys. Show us the games in backlog you never played and probably never will. Hey, I don't actually buy games and not play them. I am very much in the minority there. Mr. Swtorista absolutely does. Absolutely does. I tried logging in. It says the server is down, but it came across here. Oh, sorry. Yep, phasey, just the way it is right now. Would you get the new Fable coming out? I never played the originals. I feel like Mr. Swtorista did though, so he might be excited about that. Yeah, no, it's everybody's wondering about the servers. Don't worry about it. We're all like, can they come back? Okay, so if I'm making an infiltration guide, I gave the intro. I don't need to tell you about how to start infiltration, because if you're looking at that video, you already know how to be an infiltration, right? Because you're like, I am an infiltration. How do I play an infiltration? So some of these classes, oh, at level 80, I guess that's an important thing to note, right? The servers are online again? Really? Can anyone confirm that? I'm not gonna log out till you guys can confirm it. If I go to Shae Vizla, will my coins appear there? Oh. Your credits? No. Your cartel coins? Technically. They're shared across your entire account. Sotor and Blue Sky says they're online? Okay, I'm gonna take the risk and I'm gonna log out to confirm for you guys. Yeah, I love Baldur's Gate. I've played it so many times. We have it on the Xbox too. Oh, okay. Look at. Yeah, the Sotor server status says it's down. We don't use that. We don't use. Oh, look at this! Look at that! Oh, hooray! Goodbye, text, because looks like the servers are back up. Yeah. Servers back up. Cool. Smiley face. Ah, there you go. So for anyone who is waiting to log back in, they are now back up. I'm gonna go do a little update to my post. Let's see. Let's see if they post anything on the dev tracker yet. Hi everyone, servers are back online. Thanks for your patience. Cool. Let's go. Update. Servers are back up. I'm updating the website in case anyone needs it. Update. Servers are back up. Yay. Easy peasy. We back online, baby! Let's go back to the server select screen really fast and take a screenshot. Yay, because I really don't want to do laundry yet. Oh, LMAO. Oh, I thought I posted on Blue Sky. Oops, nope. I failed. It's okay. We'll just update the website. It's fine. It's fine. You have 70 characters. Holy guacamole. What are you doing? 64 characters out of 65. You're slacking. No, I need less characters, not more. There's too many. There's too many as it is. Yeah, they're all back up now, it looks like. So it looks like whatever they were fixing, it looks like they are la done. Let's go hop onto this apparently naked character. I came back after an 8-year break, says Follow. I played the Machine World content before leaving last. Yes, Iocath. I think the only thing I don't like now is I have to hit level 80 to have all the skills. Currently beat Infiltration Shadow and Carnage Marauder. Originally Darth Malgus, now on the Starforge server. Very cool. Yeah, it is kind of weird how the abilities are spread out now. Between level 70 and 80 is especially quite strange at certain times, especially the last part of your tree here. Once you hit level 73, you'll have most of them. I say that with some trepidation. Let's go to my house and find some clothes. Wait, I can't log in Darth Malgus. Oh no! Is there anyone else who's not able to log in Darth Malgus, or is this just Doc's personal problem here? But yeah, big welcome back after an 8-year break. That's quite a break, and I hope you have fun checking out all the new stuff. One of the coolest things that, to me, at least, that's changed since then is the ability to have 2 different combat disciplines there. I love that so much. And the outfitter has improved a lot since then, though we had it back then. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, my character's naked. I see. That's a problem. I see. The problem is that she's like naked as in she doesn't have any equipment at all. She needs some at least. She doesn't have any relics on. Let's see, do I have any relics floating around in my bank here that we can at least kind of vaguely put something on her? Oh no, Darth Malgus is down. This is sad. Here, we'll give her 2 relics of devastating defendants. Oh, I don't even think those are the right ones. That's okay. We'll just give her something so she has something on so she's not totally naked. If I really cared, I would transfer over some gear to her, but I don't care that much. Okay, she's got clothes on. She's got equipment on now. Wonderful. Now let's pick her an actual outfit so she's not naked. Wonderful. So this is my little outfit I like to wear for shadow infiltration. And I'm gonna go, now I can go to my own Rishi stronghold and poke around there a little bit with what I was trying to do earlier. Oh, no more juice. Oh, yeah. Follow says, the issue for me is everything is on Darth Malgus. My entire legacy bank and credit hoard. I should sub in a month or so and bring everything over with my old main. It's generally a good idea. Like, if you're really enjoying yourself on your new server, I usually recommend transfer one fully kitted out character who has all your credits and materials and any rare items you want to bring over. You won't be able to bring over 100% of everything, but I also don't recommend transferring every single character over because it's just a lot. It's a lot of cartel coins to transfer. How can you play? I can't launch the game. Jojo, try shutting everything down and try launching it again. I wonder if some people are getting hit by the firewall though. Like if they tried to log in too many times, would they not be able to log in for like half an hour or something? But it doesn't like inform them of that. Oh, I need to be up in the sky, not on the beach. I understand. Do you happen to own an Instigator lightsaber? It's one I find really cool looking. Which one is that one? Yeah, let's look that one up really fast. Refresh here and Swtorista Instigators. Instigator's lightsaber. It looks like I do own this one. This one's really cool. Yeah, I love this one. This one is like a really OG design. Sorry, it's kind of hard to open a new tab. It's a really like OG design. Like a really, really old classic kind of design there. I like the little spikes it has on the side. There's a whole bunch of lightsabers that have that that same kind of look, which is really cool. A bunch of them you can get them easily from the PvP vendor at Valor. It looks like Valor 42. And there's also the Primeval Vindicators, which is a rare blue drop. Maybe find it on the GTN sometimes. On last stream when you did the Golden Fury, you said you end stream and go to school. Are you 21 plus years old? Yes. I am old. I am old lady. I'm going to a community college. I am fully graduated from my own college for my work and stuff like that, and I've been working for many years at this point, but I'm going back to a college for theater program for fun, just like a couple hours each day, and gives me still enough time to do all my work and stuff like that. But yeah, Jojo, I'm an old lady. I'm so old. But yeah, I'm not very, I'm well out of normal school. Hey, says John. I'm on the fence about rejoining SWTOR again after a long hiatus, all the way back in the end of the Revan X pack. Oh my gosh, you've been gone for such a long time. That's so cool. Okay, so the best part about being gone for such a long time is that you have so much stuff to come back and enjoy if you decide to. That's like the best thing. I'm going to show you something really cool called the Eras window. If you can find it, when you log in game, it's under the icon of a triangle. In the menu. It's called the Eras, and it shows you kind of like where you're at in the story. So you started by doing your class story, then you did a little bit of in-between stuff. I think that's like Ilum. I don't know actually. Then you did Rise of the Cartel, and then you did probably Shadow of Revan. And so here's what the game is showing you, all the stuff you have left here. There's Knights of the Fallen Empire for you to enjoy, Knights of the Eternal Throne for you to enjoy, a little in between called War for Iocath, the Onslaught expansion, and the Legacy of the Sith expansion. What's super cool is this one just ended like a month ago. So you can actually like access the like entire thing now. You don't have to wait for the next story to come out. You just have to wait for the next expansion with everybody else. But yeah, the main thing I like to ask people is, why did you originally leave? And if it was just because you ran out of stuff to play or you got busy in real life, the answer to should you come back is like a solid yes, absolutely. Okay, so for the Rishi one, I have to like summon a training dummy. And the problem is, if I get distracted and I stop attacking it, like, it will disappear. And I remember this being very, very, very annoying. Very annoying. So annoying. So I definitely don't think I want to use the Rishi one. Of all the expansions in the game, which one did you really enjoy and which one did you not enjoy? So the most recent expansion is my least favorite. It's called Onslaught. And this is mainly because it had such a rough launch. Everything was delayed. There was really a lot of bugs and game-breaking bugs, and both for the story and for the actual, like, all the new stuff they were adding, like the combat styles. This was, like, so broken. So, oh my god. It was very aggravating. I was so, like, kind of bummed out by all of that I didn't actually work on guides for like quite a few months after the Onslaught expansion came out. Oh, sorry, Legacy of the Sith expansion. I'm calling it the wrong thing. Sorry. A lot of those are cleaned up now, so I have a lot more enthusiasm. Whoa. Whoa, that arm. Whoa. Hang on, I need to go look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at Mr. Shiny right here. This thing dies crazy. Look at that. It's Tulak Horde or Naga Sadow's chest. Oh, goodbye. Chest piece. He's got, oh wow, the crazy mix and match. So I wanted to go to that training dummy I was at earlier, so I think I'll just go here. I just saw the decoration items from Narshada Nightlife. Are they new? I want them. Yeah. Where did you see them? They should be coming out on June 30th properly. They might be sneaking around in the game files in the meantime, though. Do we know what caused the servers to crash? Oh yeah, the developers took them down specifically to do some maintenance. What was causing the problems before? We don't know. The last couple of days where they've been kind of up and down. Oh, you saw them on Swtor.com. Hang on here. Swtor.com. Did they put out a little article about them? Oh, they did? Here we go. Narshada Nightlife returns on June 30th with new rewards. Oh, this got posted yesterday and I missed it. Hey, Zach! Hang on. Zach. Can you make post? Makey. Thank you. Cool. I just messaged Zach saying, can you make a post about this? Test your luck at the Exog Star Cluster Casino. New rewards. Hazard Toss table decoration and Card Shark table decoration. But how do I get these? Do they just, like, drop from the fancy machine? Wait, what are all of these? Wait, what are all of these? Cartel certificate vendor. Oh, I see. Sorry. Hang on. I was getting a little confused. Hazard Toss table decoration. Oh, it doesn't say these don't... Hazard Toss table. Hazard Toss? Ah, but it doesn't say how you get them specifically. I think it's safe to assume they're probably a drop from this guy. But why did they put them and not say how? They're not even, I don't think, on the list, full list of event rewards and where to get them. I don't think it's on this list either, which is why I was control F'ing to try and find it. Oh, no! Oh, no! If a new clashes show up in the next expansion, do you think they should allow us to reroll a combat style? Oh, that would be cool if so! I don't know how they would handle that. That's a great question, because we're currently stuck with the ones that we have, right? We don't know. I came back for those expansions too. My favorite will always be Revan, just because he's my favorite Star Wars character. So what is my favorite expansion? I don't necessarily have a favorite expansion. I have more like specific things I really liked about specific expansions. Oh, you just got DC'd right now? And Deucen says oh, who's this? Who's at my training dummies? Who's this character named Kinetic Defense? Get out of here! What are you doing here? Go to your own stronghold. You're not allowed to practice in these public training dummies. That's why I can't use the ones on the fleet, really. Yeah. Well, hopefully it'll start working. We don't know. That's you. Your Kinetic Defense. Oh my gosh, you're spinning around. I like your name. I always honestly forget what the shadow tank is actually called all the time. I'm always like, shadow tank. Yes, that's the one. So I guess, apart from... I have a big yawn today, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go to bed after this. Apart from having like a second account to be my training dummy, I think the best one is probably the Alderon one. Because the Rishi, because these are the only two that are actually private that I won't run into other people. And yeah, kinetic combat, that's what it's called. It should be called kinetic defense. I like that better as a name, actually. I'd probably remember it if that was the name of the shadow tank, right? Kinetic defense. That's pretty cool. I guess this is probably the best one, although the lighting is just crappy poo-poo. Just can't see diddly squat until I take out my lightsaber. So let's see visually how this would look. Okay, so I'm past the intro of the video, and I'm like, now I'm going to teach you the this video is not going to be how to play at a high skill level. Instead, I'm going to be showing you a quick five or so button ability rotation for the infiltration shadow until you're ready to learn from a true level 80 guide. Okay, I need to work on the wording of that. So what would I show first? I guess it would be like my abilities would be the most important stuff. So let's see. Bigger combat. Bigger combat. Oh my god! That's a little big. That might be a little too big here. Oh boy. Oh no. Can I even select this utility bar? Oh my god. Let's just let's disable that altogether. Let's make this small. Oh, no. I need them big. But I need to like make them look nicer. It's kind of important too. Nope, that's not the right one. Wow. Scale. Let's try and make them both the same size, so that may be kind of difficult. 0.65, 0.65. We can get rid of the XP bars if I can manage to select them. The exit area button really doesn't need to be that big. Thank you so much. Let's put that tiny. Let's put that alpha low. Oh my god! Any advice for someone who is looking to come back to play after I lost track of time? Yeah, absolutely! We have a wonderful little guide called How to Make Your UI So Large No One Could Possibly Miss It. Reset returning player guide. Just joking. We have an actual guide for returning players, and we actually updated this very, very recently with all our friends coming back to the game. So first off, it's super normal to feel overwhelmed. Second, a lot of people like to come back and make a brand new level 1 character. If you don't want to make a brand new level 1 character, I'm sorry, I'm laughing about all the eyeballs in chat. You can use the new eras window to find out where you are in the story, which is really, really helpful and nice. There's some little tips about how quests might work that you may not be familiar with, and how to set up your UI and your quick bars and stuff. But yeah, big welcome back to the game. If you have any questions, we're here most weekdays, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific. So if you have any like specific questions, bring it our way for sure. What else can we do? I think maybe we could try to see if I can make this any less busy while still being very visible. Show background? I'm gonna try turning that off, though I tend to like it on. Okay, yeah, that helps a little bit. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this needs to be big. The buff and debuff tray does need to be big. But I don't think my player portrait needs to be very big. So what size did I do that? 0.55? Nope, wrong one. Yeah. Everything's too big. I can't select anything. Oh, debuff scale. Hang on. Scale 0.55. Perfect. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. And then my buffs, I can also, I want them to be big because a lot of the classes have buffs that are like relevant. Edit mode for my stronghold? No, that does not even need to really be like visible at all. Okay, how's this looking? This is looking a little better. I'm liking this a little more. Yeah, UI guides don't work for me. I'm very picky about UI, and I've designed, fine-tuned, and tweaked my UI over the years to absolute perfection. Yeah, it's one of the reasons, same thing with like keybinds. There's a reason that I don't like say, oh yeah, this is the UI you should be using. Because I've seen so many players use so many different UIs, and it really doesn't seem that there's a correct answer as long as you personally can see everything. There's definitely some settings you should turn on, like target of target is really awesome to have, and it's not on by default. And like, how do you turn off fly text if you don't want it? How do you turn on the countdown timers on these? Stuff like that is really, really useful. Okay, this is looking pretty good. They're not perfectly aligned, these two target frames, but honestly, let's see. I don't even know if the thing in the middle is centered there. Let's see. Let's at least get them like that. And then how far is it? Just give or take around there. That's gonna have to do. I'm actually gonna turn off my pretty little character flare because I don't want it to be confusing. Flare. None. Oh, but I like it. I'm gonna miss it. And... I guess I should throw things off my bars that aren't important. Unlock the taskbar here. The thing is, I have a bunch of stuff on my ability bars that is like for my own usage, you know? Like it's for my own usefulness. Maybe I should just open a third bar. Let's see. Where would be quick bar number like 1, 2, 3, 4. I need number 5. Like, where is it? Quick bar number 5. How do I find it? What if it's not even on? Well, here's utility bar 2. That's not it. How do I find it? How do I figure out where it is? How do I know if it's even like... Oh, here's quick bar 5 and 6. They're literally right in the middle of my screen. They're just so big I couldn't see them. Oh my god, everything's so big I can't select them! Okay, we're gonna make it scale. No, we want the scale big. We want it to be number of slots to just be like slots per row 1. And number of slots 12, but make the whole thing small and very opaque? Not opaque. Alpha. Enable. Then I can do something like this as my taskbar unlock. Good. Because I really like having these available while I play so that I can, if I need to prep a character, they have that stuff available. But it's not useful. Oh my gosh, my stupid companion. Companion needs to be like accessible, otherwise I can't get rid of it. So I'm making a very specific UI. The whole idea is to show you guys to show you guys what it looks like, to be able to show like what buttons am I pressing, what debuffs or buffs are showing up and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, these bars down here aren't aligned at all either. Oh my god, gonna cry. Seriously. Okay, let's see. Not even close to aligned. Well done, Swtorista. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Yeah. They put these grid lines, but like, it doesn't help me at all because I can't. I suck at putting them together. Okay, are those vaguely aligned? Yes, very vaguely. What other things can I pull off my bars? I don't need that. I don't need a med pack in this specific case. We got some nice little fun abilities. Oh. We need to make sure my tooltips, when I roll over them, they're fully visible. Where would that be? Mission tracker, area. What's this? Operation frames. Get out of here. I don't even know what you are. We're not doing any operations. Get out of here. Achievement tracker, get out of here. Mission tracker, get out of here. Minimap. What? Where's the one that tells me like about my abilities? Ah, large tooltip. That's the one. I think it's tied to your mini-map as part of the problem. Here we go. Maybe I can put it like right here? Roll over. Oh, too high. Okay, I understand. Let's put it like right here. Yeah, force wave. Clairvoyant strike. I want it to be a little higher than that. That looks pretty good. My little ask questions guy is in the way too right now, and so is my camera. My camera won't be here though. My camera won't be here. This is how it's gonna look. This is my goal. Something like this. It's not gonna teach you how to. Okay, so the oh yeah, so I guess I would be showing you to start with, like, how do you... Oh no, this is too big! I can't see it all! Shadow. We're gonna be putting, oh yeah, let's see. Is any of these other ones important? Okay, this is not set up correctly. This is... Wait a second. Combat style, infiltration. Something looks wrong. Oh, I don't know what. Let's go check the infiltration guide. Start with force breach. Yeah, force breach is missing from my bars. Oh my god. We're missing like a key ability here. I must have gotten mad about something, or I was, maybe I was recording a video and I just wanted a basic attack. Here we go. Force breach. There we go. That one's important. And then the other one I want beside it is the one that resets it. That other character I had was set up like perfectly. The one that we had on the other server here. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera back in. Hi! So Force Breach, Psychokinetic Blast, Shadow Strike, Vaulting Slash, Clairvoyant Strike. This is a bonus. Oh, you know what I should do? That would be really cool. Hang on. I'm gonna turn on a second bar. Quick bar 6. I wish I could just copy the settings from the previous one. Slots per row 1. The scale doesn't need to be very big. And neither does the opacity enabled. Just enough that I can see it. So I could start by like putting the abilities that I don't need to show right away off on these sidebars. Like, these are my defenses. These are my defenses. This is my force of will. This is my mount. This is my heroic moment. That's also not important right now. Oh, wait, that one's an ability. I want to not have things on here that aren't abilities, ideally. Okay, Unity is a part of heroic moment. And my mount. There we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Okay. This one's not important right now, but I'd love to show it later. This one's... Oh. Where's my T key? T for teleport. Oh no, does it work? T for teleport. Oh yeah, it works. Just gonna go here actually. T for teleport. This one does not needed right now. Not at all. World of Warcraft has a really nice function that if you don't have an ability on your bars, it'll be lit up in your spells list, in your abilities list. I wish SWTOR had something like that, so I could make sure if I'm missing any that aren't passive. Resilience, low slash, force slow. We have it. It's just off on the side there. Mind maze, force breach. Okay, we're looking good. Looks good. Okay. So I guess I'll put all the ones that I'm not actively using like right here actually. So they're on the bars, but they're not like anything we're touching right now. We're not touching. We're not touching. Okay, what about Spinning Strike? Spinning Strike is powerful filler. Okay, cool. Spinning Strike will show it. Whirling Blow will show it, but not right away. Cleaving Cut is a choice. And Saber Strike. Cool, I think that's enough. And is there anything I need to set up before we actually start? No. Okay, so this is the way I would like do it. Winter says, this is filling my brain with production ideas of different ways to do this, and I'm singing to myself to try and drown it out. I'm sorry, Winter. Yeah, this has been like my brain for the last like a couple of weeks. Except this has been something I've always wanted to do. It's just really a really difficult process. Can you copy your UI from one server to another? Technically, yes. The UI is actually like a file that is saved on your computer and you have to go and find it, but I can never remember exactly how to do it. Is phase walk still a thing? Yes, but not for my shadow. Oh, sorry, hang on. Phase walk that's the one where you teleport out to another location, right? I don't have that on this character today. The thing I do have is called Shadow Stride, and I call it a teleport. You just a leap or a teleport. You just all of a sudden you're at the other location. I do want to fix this keybind though. I don't like this, but I don't think I want to change it either. Let's see. Yes, escape preferences, keybinds. Oh, it's so big I can't I can't get to the tabs at the bottom right now. Well, I guess I'm not doing that. So let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is I think this is enough to have my abilities on the bars. This should be more than enough. Okay, so this is less scary to another player. Yeah, okay, so let's we put this here and here. Okay, cool. So here would be the basic 5-button rotation. And I would have this available, I guess, like on my second monitor. Not quite ready to learn all your abilities yet? Use this quick 5 ability rotation for the Infiltration Shadow until you're ready to read and learn from a true level 80 guide. Okay, I need to reword that for video. Let's start with Force Breach. Force Breach is your highest damage attack and should be used as soon as possible, but only when it's glowing. You'll notice that you can't click it right now. It will glow when you've built up 3 stacks of a buff called Breaching Shadows, which will happen naturally over time as you attack. I do like the red text is like huge too. Psychokinetic Blast is your second heaviest hitter, but you'll only want to use it when it's glowing or it uses too much energy. Oh yeah, so the shadow infiltration's really weird. I guess that's how I should like start the actual video. I'd be like, shadow infiltration is a little weird. All of your abilities can chain together in different ways. I'm going to start by talking about the 5 different main abilities that you have and then how to get to chain them together. So first off is Force Breach. Force Breach can only be used when it has Breaching Shadows. You'll notice right away you can't use it at the start of a fight. Psychokinetic Blast, the pink one, is your second heaviest hitter, but you'll only want to use it when it's glowing or it uses too much energy. Shadow Strike hits hard, but also uses a lot of energy unless it is glowing. Only use it when it's not glowing if you're almost full energy. You can stand behind your target to do extra damage. So I don't like everything glowing right now, so maybe I won't touch them to start. Vaulting Slash is only usable when stealth, or more realistically, when you critically hit. It'll glow when it's ready. And lastly, Clairvoyant Strike is the answer to, if all 4 abilities need to glow first, what am I doing until then? This is your spammable filler move. This is why I love this class. So now that I've hit Clairvoyant Strike, just to get things started, you'll notice some of my other abilities are now glowing, and the general way to play this class is follow the bouncing ball. Click the abilities as they glow in order from left to right, from most important to least important. And when nothing's glowing, hit Clairvoyant Strike. Yeah, that's the basics of the entire class. I'd click Vaulting Slash, but it's not quite available yet. Oh, look at that glow. Oh my gosh, I love this class. This is why I like this class so much. Hey there, Harbinger. Harbinger says, awesome, I just started back to the game and I've been setting those 5 skill rotations. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm kind of daydreaming about the idea of making them into a video right now. I'm trying to, where is my class guide? I had it open. Oh, I see. I tried to open it in the other window. It didn't work great though. It doesn't work great when you guys are the other window. If there are more than 5 enemies around, and maybe I could run over here or something, you have one main ability that you can use called Whirling Blow. Is this the right one? I always get these two confused. Whirling Blow. That will hit up to 8 enemies. And it also works similarly to Clairvoyant Strike in that it's a bit spammable and will make your other abilities glow so you can use them on those multiple enemies. Oh, Tires, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Holy cow. Aw, thank you. As I'm like daydreaming here. Stream Deck buttons. So I'd want to be specifically clicking the ability so our friends can actually see what I'm doing. I noticed if you hit keybinds, it can be hard to tell what people pressed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Tyre says, I just thanks for you giving us so much help in the game. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bruno says, how do you deal with stutters on higher NPCs? It makes the game much less enjoyable for me. In the end, Star Wars The Old Republic is not very optimized. It's just the way it is. It's an older game. We're hoping that DirectX 12 maybe helps with some of that. That should be coming out sometime later in the year. But honestly, is what it is. I have very little stutter these days I've noticed, except for big group content, and then that just sucks. Just sucks. I guess cry about it is the only real answer. Tim says, I've been a while since I've really played this. I've been thinking about trying it out again when they put the new engine in. Yeah, the new DirectX 12 update. It won't be a new engine, but it's a big upgrade to the current one. Let's see. So I won't even really talk about cleaving cut. It's not super important. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about this is the extra tips section. So basically, when I wrote this guide, I wanted to give everyone vaguely 5 buttons. Sometimes there's 6, sometimes there's 4. But if you could get by with only 5 buttons, if everything else scares you, what 5 buttons would you use? That's your basic 5-button rotation. And then we start like adding more stuff in, you know? That's what works for me the best when I'm learning stuff. So here's a whole bunch of extra tips to make this class even more fun. So first off, start off in stealth. Why do we start in stealth? I don't know. To regain energy faster during the beginning of the fight. Oh, cool. Shadow's Respite. But like the person who's learning this for the first time doesn't need to know why or how, or that it's called Shadow's Respite, or that it's the icon of a little lady with a scarf over her head. To make this class even more fun, using Shadow Stride to start the fight, which instantly moves you to the target, will give you 3 stacks of the buff needed for Force Breach, letting you use Force Breach right away. Let me show you that. Okay, so this is where I'd start dragging them onto my bars. So Shadow Stride will allow me to leap to the target, and it allows me to use Force Breach right away. Thanks! Which means more things sparkle right away. Since I don't have anything sparkling, Clairvoyant Strike, and just follow the sparkles. Yay! Oh, I love this. It makes me so happy. I get to hit somebody. Oh, I'm gonna get distracted. if I was recording this video, it would be horrible. Furia says, Sotor is a very nice game, but needs a new engine and translations to Spanish and other languages. Yeah, Spanish and Portuguese is the 2 really big ones I've seen requested for translations. I don't think they ever will, though, unfortunately. Are you feeling spicy? Force Potency will also give you 3 stacks of that buff needed for Force Breach. This is where I'd like drag it over. The best way to use it is to use Force Breach. So you're gonna pew, pew, and then use Force Potency to reload it. Bam! And then use all your little clickies. I love that for a huge burst of damage. Feeling extra spicy, Force Cloak can be used right after Force Potency. Then immediately afterwards, use Force Breach again. Wait, hang on. I lost my spot. To reduce... Oh, right after Force Potency. Oh, right after you use Force Breach. That's kind of awkward wording. If you're playing alone, Force Cloak can end combat and reset the fight, so use this trick in group content only. So the way it would work is Force Cloak. So you would leap into combat, use your Force Breach, use your Force Potency in orange, which will reset your Force Breach, and then if you use your Force Cloak, it made my Force Potency available again. Oh, baby! Oh, no! My training dummy broke, though. My training dummy broke because we were in a solo fight. And then I guess I should also explain that Force Cloak also allows you to exit combat if you are fighting enemies in the open world, but only works if you don't have any debuffs on you. So make sure you're not on fire or anything like that first. Yeah, Whirling Blow. Feeling super spicy. Spinning Strike is a powerful filler ability, but you can only use it when your target is below 30% health. If you choose the Stalker's Swiftness, oh my god. That's not gonna work, is it? Can you make your action bar a little bigger? That you're being sarcastic, right? just to make sure. Okay, we might have to shift everything a little bit. If I can't show the trees, then this is not gonna work. Oh my god, how much smaller would I have to make it? We'll scale. Okay, that's the bare minimum. I can make it smaller, right? No, yes, LMAO, just kidding. Okay, thank god. I think this should still be big enough, and then when I'm recording the video, or when I'm editing the video rather, I can just zoom in some. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go, like, put this... Wish there was a way to, like, auto-center it, because it looks like crap right now. I don't know how to do it. Here we go. We'll just do the best we can here. Target frame, target cast bar. Oh, I guess player cast bar is important too. I didn't bother aligning that before. Player cast bar. Oh, I really like the way it was before, but that just wasn't gonna work for the actual... Oh, actuality of things. Wow. Okay, player buff tray. Player cast bar. The cast bar isn't important for this class, but it will be later. These other abilities, I'm wondering if I put them like here, if that's actually better. I like them on the sides, but for this video, what I can do is I can crop it down to like this section here. Oh, you know what? I can do a little test right now. Actually, let's scooch this over so it's a little more nicely aligned. And the other one can stay over there. It's fine. Let's see. If I go and I make a new one. Screen streaming. Duplicate. Abilities. And I take the video game in the background. And I like... Oh gosh, what did I do? That was kind of right. That's fine. And I... Sorry, this is like super confusing for me. And I selected Sotor, and then I like scooched it around. Yeah, and if I turn off my camera, it's a little too big. There's probably a better way to do this, but it's okay. This is how it would look in the editor. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit... You know, I don't love that. I don't love that. This is too much, isn't it? The abilities are very big, but like... Look, like, you can barely see my character. She kind of looks cool. Okay, let's do like a little test. Actually, this kind of looks kind of neat. Kind of looks really neat. Is there a way to level up your crew fast without buying from the store? Yes. Omega Lol in chat is telling you to get a commander compendium. There's a vendor in the Swtorista vet. I always forget the exact instructions. Hang on. Vet companion guide. How to smoosh vet. You can make your companion incredibly strong using a commander compendium. And here's all the information in chat. Just replace vet with your companion. Yeah. Hey, I just got an email letting me know I just got a sub here. Oh, that's so nice, Ray. That's so fun. Thank you so much, whoever you are. I've been a lurker here for quite some time. Also love you, Swtorista, as well. That's so sweet. Yes, we had some very generous players here this morning, especially while the game was down, too. That's so awesome that it lured you here to the dark side. Okay, so let's see. How would this look? Okay. That's the healing training dummy. That was not correct. Okay, so these would actually start off elsewhere. They start off not on my bars. I don't like... I wish... I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to... like, have these ones not available to start. but the problem is not all of the classes, all of their abilities will fit on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24. Is this 24? Yes, not all of them will fully fit on 24 slots, so I need at least a little bit more extra. But I think I'd like to not show... I like the idea of dragging them onto the bars one by one for a bit. For those who weren't here in the year of our Lord 2020, this was the average look of a Swtorista stream, not the enlarged UI mini, mind you, just no webcam. I'm pretty sure there was an enlarged UI to start with, too. Is there a Jedi Guard outfit? Like, Jedi Guard from what? Are you talking about, like, Temple Guardian kind of thing? Like, from Clone Wars, I think? If so, yes, there's a Temple Guardian, which is pretty cool. Oh no, what was I doing? I was trying to... Yes, I was very close. So close, it's so far. Here, scooch, 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 scooch. Okay. That's looking pretty clean, I think. That's looking pretty not scary, yeah? What happens? Oh, you can't see my... Oh, tooltip, hang on. Tooltip, tooltip. Try again. Nope, tooltip, not visible. Try now. Tooltip, tooltip. Two not visible. Oh, I can't be this zoomed in because the tooltip won't have anywhere to sit, right? Oh, the joys of figuring stuff out. If the tooltip sits here, that's okay. Some of them are really long, but as long as most of them fit good, that's actually pretty good. Kind of like that. Okay, let's do a little test. All right. The basics of infiltration. Breaching shadows. It don't work because it ain't time for it to work. Psychokinetic blast. Use it, but only when it's glowing. It's not glowing. We ain't clicking it. Shadow strike. Use it when it's glowing. Even better, use it from behind. But it's not glowing. Vaulting slash. It ain't glowing or clickable right now. And then you start with clairvoyant strike if nothing else is available yet. There we go. Here's my 5 buttons to start with. So clairvoyant, and then click whatever's glowing from left to right. And that is pretty much the whole class, to be honest. How's this looking? And you guys can see the abilities as I roll over them. I'm not sure I love the giant tooltip right there, but it certainly makes it very clear which ability I'm rolling over. That's the biggest thing that I wanted, is that when I'm clicking an ability, you can see which one it is. But it makes the screen a little messy, doesn't it? But I don't know if I have a better... Like, I'd like the name just to pop up without all the information, but I don't think there is a good way to do that. I don't think there is a good way to do that. Okay, and then I'm going to pretend that's my 5-button abilities. Do you want to have even more fun? First off, let's talk about if there's multiple enemies. If there's multiple enemies, you can unlock your toolbars. Use Whirling Blow, which will hit a bunch of enemies, and it'll also make things glow just like hitting Clairvoyant Strike will. So don't forget, you can always use your single target attacks against enemies if they're glowing. Otherwise, Whirling Blow. Cool, that looks pretty good. And then, now let's talk about more fun stuff. Okay, here's where it gets really fun. Shadow Stride allows you to leap to the target. And, hang on, let's reset the bar here. Just right-click everything till it goes away, lol. Shadow Stride lets you leap to the target. It also makes Force Breach available right away, which is really nice. And then you can go on with your regular glowing abilities. Then... if you want to make it even more fun, Force Potency also makes Force Breach available right away. So we'd have to wait for the Shadow Stride to come back. Oh my god. So I guess in the video, this would just be me like going... da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and reminding myself to like chop it out. They guard the Jedi Temple. Don't ask the double-sided lightsaber. Okay, I think what you're talking about is SWTOR, Jedi Guardian Temple outfit. I'm pretty sure you're talking about this, but I don't know. You can go check that out. Maybe that's the one you're looking for there? Ooh, Lewis says, hello, how are you? Are there ANU style clone armor outfits? Okay, I don't know what ANU stands for. A new universe, a new hope, right? You hope? I hope. We all hope for awesome trooper armors. What I'm going to show you is something, not a specific set or anything like that. So first off, here is the trooper armor sets just list, like huge list of trooper armor sets. There's like 18 pages you can flip through. There is a whole bunch of crafted ones that I think kind of fit the clone trooper vibe. That might be a good spot to start. You're like, any of them, any clone style armors, gotcha. So if you search by crafting, just click the little crafting checkbox. Quite a few will come up. Like, I think it's something like this is kind of like similar to what we have for Clone Wars, stuff like that. Yeah. Or you can flip through the entire trooper page if you want, like the full range of things as well. I'm trying to think if there's any cartel market ones that are like really clone troopery. I noticed a lot of the crafted stuff tends to be where it's really cool, you know, where it's really at for the clone trooper stuff. But hopefully that gets you in the right direction there. Let's go to our weird abilities tab. Okay. Oh, bye-bye, camera. Farewell. And then, you can use Shadow Stride to go in. Use your Force Breach right away. Then use Force Potency. And that unlocks Force Breach again. And what's really cool is if you're in group content, you can also use Force Cloak to stealth out, which resets Force Potency, which also allows you to do Force Breach again. So fun. Don't do that while you're in solo content though, because sometimes stealthing out using Force Cloak will reset the entire fight. So only do that if you're in a group. That's fun. That's fun. So that's me how I'm showing that. Is there anything other spicy? Feeling too spicy to handle. If you have time before the fight, start by using Whirling Blow to spin around. It will give you 2 stacks. It will allow you to use Psychokinetic Blast right away. And then just sparkle, 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 sparkle. Follow the bouncing sparkles as you can. Click them. It's so fun. And don't forget to use Shadow Stride to start the fight. Use Force Breach, then use Force Potency, and then use Force Breach, and then you would cloak out, and use Force Potency, and use Force Breach. Okay, I need to work on my cadence for this one. I get way too excited about this class. I'm sorry. Look, it's just so fun. It's just so fun. Like, seriously, like, oh, yeah, it is. Anyways. Sarah says, the servers may be up, but I cannot get to that screen. Stuck at Legacy of the Sith loading screen. I noticed some people are saying that they are having troubles getting out to Darth Malgus specifically. I don't really know, like, any more details than you guys have. Let's go check the dev tracker really fast. Is anyone having that problem not for Darth Malgus? Maybe it went back down again or something like that when we weren't looking? Reboot? Yeah, I haven't said anything else. Hey there, boyfriend. Riptor says, not sure if this is the place to ask. Do we have any idea what the state of the player base is these days? I stopped playing back in the day around the time you did a fashion show with my friend, Jono, who was oh, Jono! I remember that. We were doing like a fashion roast. That was very silly. Who was a main Swtor streamer back at that time. Surprised to see the game still going. Yeah, so I do have... Oh, you cannot connect to Satil, Sean? Stuck on a loading screen for Starforge? Oh my gosh. Not again! Not again. No. I saw something very interesting the other day. So I kind of track the population as I can. We only have access to the Steam numbers. We don't have access to the amount of people who log in using the normal launcher. So basically what you would find if you Google how to play SWTOR, SWTOR.com encourages you to download the main launcher rather than Steam. So a lot of people probably use that too, but we don't have the data for that. So the population has been pretty steady, about 5,000 to 6,000 players for a long time now. Someone posted a few days ago that SWTOR has had its highest population ever. So in the last 30 days, at least on Steam, The average amount of players have been 5,600, but the peak players have been like 9,800. So there's actually a lot of people like logging in and stuff to jump into the game. If I was comparing it to the time that I was playing with Jono, I feel like if I had to guess without having a bunch of data to back it up and checking the dates and stuff like that, I feel like there's more people playing, but not by a ton. But there's more people playing than when Jono was playing more actively back then. I don't even know how long ago that was now, but I do remember him. Reboot the client if you haven't already for Starforge, especially if it was running before during the servers being down. This is World of Warcraft! I love that specs is Intezara. It comes down to if it's glowing, click it. Okay, so that would have been like the basic class guide without me freaking out about... Oh yeah! Oh, that's so nice! Look! In the guide, I also cover Mind Maze and teaches you how to put enemies to sleep. So I guess I would be like... dragging that up to my bar. Okay, so these are the things you don't need directly in combat. Oh, Spinning Strike. It's a powerful filler move, but you can only use it. Okay, yeah. I would need to actually read my text and go in order because it's important. You can't even get to the server list? Oh my gosh, it sounds like it's having a little hiccup again. Oh no! So I guess the next thing I would do is I kind of want to talk about these other abilities. If this is a basic class guide. So these are all the ones that I've covered so far. What would be a good way to show these other abilities that I have down here? Because they're not all going to fit up here, right? So I guess I should kind of be putting these in a place that they're kind of smushed over a bit. Now let me show you... You can't even get to the server list? Oh no, you broke it! Jara says, I re-logged in and out. I still can't get into Starforge and Darth Malgus. Every other server is okay. Okay, let's change this to title again. Servers are hiccuping. And then what do we put for the text? What do we put for our text, LOL? We're gonna put... uh-oh. I'm online, but no one else can log in, LOL. How's that? How's that? How's that for a how's that for a message? Else can log in, LOL. Servers broken? Here you go. Here's a very, very concrete message about what's going on in State of Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm just gonna continue being able to log in and laugh at you guys who can't log in because I don't know what else to do. Oh, well, okay, there you go. There's your error message. I hope you like it. Okay, well anyways, I'm gonna keep thinking about this. Let's see. Now I'm gonna show you some abilities that are not important, just in case you want to learn them. But in short, practice doing that little 5-button rotation, especially practice jumping in and using your force breach and force potency and stuff correctly, and follow the bouncing glowy abilities. Okay, now let's show some abilities that are not important to your main rotation or are just additional ones you can learn how to play over time, or fun ones. Yeah. Oh yes, OG, Alina, I'm sorry I missed your question earlier. I saw that you are planning to go around killing the Dark versus Light bosses. When will that be happening? Will that be over the weekend? Okay, so every Tuesday, whenever the bosses reset, we do them. That's when Galactic Seasons reset. We do whatever 2 bosses are available. If you're asking about on July 21st, when all of the bosses are available, I have no schedule or anything like that yet. I haven't made any specific plans yet. I don't even want to think about July yet until we're done June, if that's okay. Oh, I was scared. Okay, some of the fun abilities, in addition, you have are... Force Wave. Force Wave will push back any enemies all the way around you, so it's especially fun to push enemies off of cliffs. Force Stun will stun an enemy for 4 seconds, and this can be a really nice way to stop an enemy from hurting you for a short period of time. Your Interrupt... Oh, I guess I should be like putting these on the bars as I'm using them. Your Interrupt stops an enemy Oh, I didn't know I can use it when there was on a combat dummy at all. It will stop them when they're doing a cast bar, but only if the cast bar is filling up. No, it's only if the cast bar is... How do I know if something's interruptible or not? If I'm just looking at it. Is it like... So in World of Warcraft, when something's not interruptible, it has a little shield picture under the icon of the cast bar. It's really hard to test this right here because I'm fighting a freaking training dummy. And I don't want to leave in case I get kicked out. But... I think... I don't think there's a way to know other than knowing if the boss is interruptible or not, right? Like by looking at the little icon? And then some are and some aren't. I guess I'll just show what the interrupt is. Some abilities can be interrupted and some can't. Low slash is a... Another stun? Is that one that I chose? Oh no, it's just one you get is your second stun, 4-second stun. However, damage will end this prematurely. Will end it early. Unlike your other stun, right? Your fourth stun? That one just stuns it. Stupid evading training dummy. For slow, will slow enemies down. We don't really tend to use this a lot except for maybe PvP. Let me see if it does a lot of damage. Oh, it does a decent amount of damage for multi-target, right? Oh no, it's just a single target. Yeah, it's kind of useless. In SWTOR, if the mob has the blue buff icon, it can't be interrupted. Okay, you can't see the individual cast bars though, right? Like, for example, if I'm fighting a big old boss, how would I know which of its abilities are interruptible and which aren't? And I guess you just have to kind of know. But yeah, the little blue guy. Are you stuck on a loading screen? Brackers, see my text at the top of the screen. Does that help any at all? Let's see what other abilities. Your Saber Strike is actually your basic attack. We tend to not really use it as Shadow Infiltration, though some of the other classes do use their basic attack. Let's see. Mass Mind Control when you're playing Shadow Infiltration reduces threat. That means if something is attacking you and it's supposed to be attacking someone else, for example, the tank in your group or your tank companion, using this will tell it to leave you alone, and it will also make you take less damage, so it's a defensive ability. Oh, I forgot my defensive abilities. Those are important too. Force Speed is one of my favorite abilities in the game. It allows you to run fast for a short period of time, and you can even do it in stealth if you are a Shadow Infiltration player. Oh my god, clicking these abilities is actually really hard for me. Some of them, like stealth, I have keybound in my brain. Yeah, the hamsters are on strike. Oh my god, I need it. Is there a hamster wheel gif on the internet somewhere? Hamster wheel gif. Oh my god, we need to add one. I was really hoping for like an old school hamster, like from, you know, like the olden days, like you put on your website under construction, you know? But I think one of these ones... Oh, but the hamster needs to be broken, right? Oh my god, that poor little hamster is very broken. Perfect. Okay, hang on. Hamster. 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 Okay, hang on. I got this. Add add element. Oh, that is not the right button. Okay, add an image. Hamster? Hamster. Hey Timbo, nice to see you. Timbo, the game's broken right now, so you can't log in and play. Sorry. Nobody can. Okay, hamster. Hamster should probably go behind the text, right? I'm working on this hamster palooza. Okay, above the hamster. Okay, but the hamster, now you can't see him go off his little wheel. Hello! Okay, perfect. Woohoo! Look at him go! Oh, wow. That's a perfect example of what's going on right now. What other abilities does this character have? They have too many abilities when you're doing not more than just the 5 button abilities. You also have a couple different defensive abilities. I have to be careful because one of these isn't available by default. You have to like turn it on. Oh, I see. I see. It's a defensive at level 40. Oh, and resilience is also not there by default. Ah, I see. So if you're trying to defend yourself against a strong enemy, or you're dying, your defensive abilities are by default. You have deflection. This gives you the little egg bubble and it will protect you. There is 2 other defensive abilities, but you have to turn them on in your tree. If you press K on your keyboard to open your combat styles, here is your tree, and some of these are decisions. Oh, even force push was a choice. So we needed to kind of keep that in mind. When I have my little, my secondary guide open, it'll tell me which ones are choices and which ones are defaults. So, in your level 68 choice, resilience is one of the choices you can make, and resilience will, not only protect you very highly for a very short period of time, 2 seconds, it will also cleanse you. So if you have any bad abilities on you, for example, you're on fire, this will cleanse you. And the other cleanse that you have is your cloak. Ta-da! Wow, this is so much to remember. Battle readiness is the other defensive that you can have, and once again, it's a choice on your tree at level 43. So if you're not dying a lot, you don't really need these 2. Ooh, it makes you stealthy? Or is it because I'm in stealth? Oh, it's because I was in stealth. Oops. That was unrelated. And it also heals you for 15%. That's nice. That's nice. Your taunt is something you won't use too much. However, it tells the enemy to attack you specifically for at least a short period of time. This can be useful if you're trying to take away an enemy who's hurting your companion or something like that. However, most of the time, especially in group content, unless you are the tank, take this one all the way off your bars. Goodbye! Delete it. Because your tank will be annoyed. Can't even get to your server list? Look, that's the hamster. It's doing the best it can. What level can you get to as preferred or free to play, says DRGN. Hey there. Oh, Dragon Blade. You can get all the way up to level 60, and the first 2 expansions are free, which is pretty nice. They purposely broke the login after streamers got in this way. Streamers get more views. Oh yes, ha ha ha. They let me online just so I could yell at you guys and tell you that the servers are broken. I'm a giant walking PSA of something. I'm not quite sure what. Do we have any other abilities? Oh yeah, your force of will would be important too. In your mind maze, you would go up to something and stun it. You have to be in stealth to use it though. Look, I've stunned the training dummy. And force of will would purge all incapacitating and movement impairing effects. I think that's all the abilities except for meditation. But meditation, it doesn't fit on the bars. Like, where would I put this? Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna need like maybe, oh goodness gracious, this is where it gets hard because I'm using, okay, I'm not using quick bar 6 anymore. I am using quick bar, whatever this is, 5. I can't even read it. 5 up in the corner here. Quick bar 6. We can maybe scooch that one here. Let's go back to that abilities and see what spaces I have left. Let's see, where do I fit? Where can I shove this in? I technically have quite a bit of space, like, over here, I guess. It would be especially nice if I, like, kind of scooted everything over this way, right? It'll be a little less centered, a little less cute, a little less adorable. And it'd be especially nice if I put, like, the target of target, like, here. And then I could have all this space for, like, the extra abilities, which I would actually really appreciate. To have them not necessarily on the main bar, because the main bar is starting to look scary. Look at the main bar. Look at how many abilities there are. Look how colorful it is. Ah, there's too many abilities. I'm gonna die. You know, that's how I feel when I see a bar like that. I'm just like, I'm just a baby. I'm just learning. I'm just learning. Okay, so let's see. How can I make this one fit well into here while keeping everything nice and big? So first off, we'd want to Number of slots per row. Maybe bump that up a bit. Maybe one less. Slots per row. It could be a little wider. So maybe I'll just... Oh, I can make it a little bigger up and down, too. So ideally, I'd want them about the same size. And then this will just be a little empty bar at the beginning of the fight, so it won't be too... Oh, get out of here! Won't be too big and scary. Oh, what is the scale for this? Scale 1, scale 1. Here we go. Is this the same size now? Yes. Oh, okay. They're not gonna fit there, I don't think. Here. So that's okay. We can make these ones a bit smaller. They're a little less important. But we want them to fit all the way on the screen here. Yeah, okay, that might work. So when I'm talking about all these additional abilities, it'll look more like less scary like this. Less scary. I like to put my defensives in the bottom right, so that would be really nice for me. And those ones, there we go, much better. Mass mind control for speed, awesome. My low slash, mind snap, those are like the less important ones when you're just starting. Okay, that's much less scary. I like that. Oh, I need to make it not transparent, yeah? I'm the only person here that doesn't see the whole screen for some reason. I see 2 main bars and that's basically it. Yeah. Xavier, right now I'm working on how I could potentially show people how to play a class. And I'm doing it in a way that has the least amount of scary information at one time. So I'm going to be showing information just a little bit at a time. And that's why... Here, show background. Here's what the whole thing looks like. But yeah, if you mean actually in-game you're having that problem, if you're having that problem in-game, go escape interface editor and you can try choosing one of the like extended quick bars and that'll show you a bunch more bars. Yeah, this is starting to look pretty good. I think this is working pretty good so far. Let's see, if I roll over things, is it still fine? Oh, hell no, it is not fine. That is not where I wanted my tooltips to be. Just a second. I think it got scooted by accident. Oh, that's not right. Hang on. I thought we had this one positioned right. I guess not. Looked really good before. Wherever it was. Maybe right here? It's okay if it covers up that bottom one a bit. Oh. Does that one fit? Is there... What has the longest description? that I would that we can check if it will still show up all the way. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that one's pretty long. Yeah, I'm purposefully limiting it right now just to try and see what this might look like. So ignoring the hamster and stuff like that, that's a pretty clean UI. Once we get to the more complicated stuff. And then the way it would work is I would put them maybe in order of how I wanted to show them here, so I'm not fumbling around quite as much. And then this is how it would kind of look when we're first starting. Yeah. Because we're gonna start without all of these because they're a little too scary to start with. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we would start with just those 5 abilities. That's so clean. Yeah, if you're subscribed to the channel, you can see the whole screen. Okay, let's see if we have any news from the official dev tracker yet. Dev tracker. Oh, no news yet. Oh, no. Yesterday, I noticed the tooltips on weapons when I mouse over, they often close themselves or flicker. Is that normal? It's just one of the things that happens sometimes. I've noticed sometimes they get a little funky. If you ever want to try something, you can try pressing Control plus U and then plus U again. It will actually reset the UI, and sometimes that fixes it, or it'll fix it if you go to a new area and it kind of reloads there too. This is looking good. Gecko says, I find the best option for teaching a class spec is to have 1 or 2 extra bars. You still have your bars as you normally would, then the extra 2 of the main abilities in order of highest priority or what your opening would be, etc. Yeah, that's these guys. But then yeah, the bars is normal, so people can see how you normally play. Oh yeah, kind of like boink, 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 boink. I think this is the way I'm gonna do it for the way I'm gonna be showing it, but that way is absolutely a way that works great too. Do you like to make little videos for friends and stuff to show them how to play? If so, very cool, very cool. So what else would I need to be showing? So that would be the abilities. And then now let's talk about gearing at level 80. So gearing at level 80 can be a little confusing at first, but math. That's a horrible description. Oh my god. Okay. How would I go about talking about that? So first off, we're gonna go to the gear tab here. Good, everything shows. Oh no. Okay, it's cut off, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine if it's cut off for you guys because it'll appear more like this in the video. How do you pick up a basic set of level 80 gear? Here's how you do that. Next up, because you are playing a damage-based character, you have two different stats that you're going to be paying attention to, and that is your accuracy and your alacrity. You don't need to have specific pieces, but your goal is to try and get a certain amount of accuracy so that you always hit your target, and a certain amount of alacrity so you can do your abilities fast. Any extra stats you have will wind up going towards crit. So when you're buying any new pieces or you're upgrading pieces or swapping them in and out, those are the numbers that you want to have in mind. So you want to have 2,694 accuracy, or more importantly, 110%. Oh, I guess I would just say 110% accuracy because it gets a little funky depending on what bonuses you have and stuff like that. You want to get to 110% accuracy. Guess I would look in melee right now. Or would I look in force? Oh, I'd look in force in this case. My character has crap accuracy. This is a terrible example. As you can see, this character only has 101% accuracy. So if she goes and plays an operation, she will sometimes actually miss and do 0 damage when trying to hit the hit the enemy. So what I would want to do is when I'm switching out these pieces with ones that I picked up off the ground in flashpoints or operations, or when I go to buy pieces from the vendors, I want to work on getting pieces with accuracy, and as I equip them, watch how it goes up towards a 110. Once I have 110, after that, I'm going to start putting pieces into my alacrity. Alacrity is what? Alacrity is not a percentage, right? Oh, sort of. 7.4%? Or 20054. As you can see, I actually have quite a bit, a lot. You usually want to shoot for, if you're not familiar, the first number in the alacrity list. In this case, it is 1.4 global cooldown, which speeds up your abilities, and that is equal to 2,054 alacrity, give or take, or about 7%. As you can see, I'm all the way at 14%. So I've put a whole bunch of my stats accidentally into alacrity that I don't really need. So I could swap out some of my alacrity pieces for those missing accuracy ones, or if I have enough accuracy and enough alacrity, I would then put the rest into crit. Do I even have any crit pieces on this character? Probably freaking not. Yes, here we go. So I put the rest into crit like this chest piece has crit. The other stats that you'll have are mastery, endurance, and power, and you mostly don't need to worry about those. Just equip whatever you get for those, and mostly worry about accuracy, alacrity, and then crit as your final one that you just fill up as much as possible. And never equip anything that has a shield rating or absorption. Those are for tanks. The two things, the gear that you actually want to worry about what specific pieces, even as a new player, are going to be your implants. For the infiltration shadow, we suggest the force training and dynamic force package for your legendary implants to work on buying and then upgrading as legendary implants. And the tactical, there's a couple different options, but As you can see, I don't literally have it equipped, but the Awakened Flame would be awesome, man. That'd be great. That'd be great if I actually had that on this character ready to show, but it would be the Awakened Flame. It would be such a fucking long video. I can show the basic rotation in like 2 seconds. That's all the other stuff that takes a long time. And if you're when you're looking to buy and upgrade your relics, ideally you're going to be working on the relic of Focused Retribution for mastery, and the relic of Serendipitous Assault for power. Aw, Freddy says hello. Thanks for content. Hi, Freddy. Nice to have you here. And hi, Primer, for the first time. Winter says, now I want to steal this format and make parody videos. Here's the quick and easy way to have a life day snowball fight. Today we're going to learn how to cure Womp Rat fever. I show the best way to craft polished aluminum armor assembly components in real time. And hey, Saf, welcome back. Yeah, it's middle of the morning for California right now. Okay, and then what else would I want to show? That's really the most important things, right? I think is all the abilities. The basics of using your tree. And I would say something like, the tree is really fun to play with. You don't have to learn all of it right away. We do have some recommended builds. Here's a basic recommended build. As you get more experience, you'll notice that some of the abilities on the tree are better for different fights, or maybe more fun for you to use while leveling compared to doing harder content. So if you ever want to go ahead and read through the different abilities and see which ones seem fun once you're actually familiar with your main ability names. Most of these change the way your current abilities work, but others actually change which abilities you have. For example, Force Lift. Never use that ever. What would be a better example? Oh, Force for this character, Force Phase would be a really good example compared to Land-Based. So Land-Based makes you spin around and do more damage. But Force Phase gives you immunity. Oh, removes all immunity impairing effects and grants immunity from them for 2 seconds. So if you're worried about something pushing you back or knocking you back, you would use that one and press random buttons by accident and use Force Speed to protect yourself from getting knocked back. Just an idea when you're making this guy videos. Maybe make jump points in the video so they can jump between rotation and gear, for example. Yes, the chapters, absolutely. So if you take a look at the written guide with the screenshots, we do have those jump points right at the top, and that's pretty much exactly how I'd want to go through that for players. I guess I should actually do the basic 5-button rotation and then go into gear, and then it would be okay, now stick around if you want to learn more about your different abilities and stuff like that. Yeah, the gear is probably more important to talk about for level 80 first. But yeah, absolutely. You got the character select? Sealky says the servers are up. I wonder if the dev tracker never said anything new. All right, you guys. Any suggestion on what feels better through the expansions, Agent or Bounty Hunter? Oh, I would pick Agent, and I won't tell you why. Agent, and it's a secret why. All right, you guys, it looks like the servers are maybe back up. I decided to stick around just a little longer. Tip for people that can't get in, try Alt-Enter, make it windowed, close the game, restart in window mode should get you in. I think if you just restarting the game should do the trick. Oh, you're seeing an easy way to press the X button. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good tip. So you can actually close the game and press the X button, because you can't really do that normally. Very cool. It looks like some people are able to get back in. Let's see if Odie was able to get back in, and we'll go say hi to him if so.
He doesn't.
Hi, Odie. Odie. Okay, yeah. Looks like Odie's running around in game, so we're gonna go say hi. Odie and 7. I hope you guys have a great day and have a lot of fun. Yeah. See you later. Bye. See you Monday. We'll be doing Monday morning operations. Thanks for hanging out while the servers were down for you guys and while I was just day